Hello. Hey, Tanya Brown. Ah, look who we have here. Greetings to you, friend. How have you been? How is weekend going? Thank God it's Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I miss you. Miss you. Proud Miss Chai. Hey, hello. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much. You promised you're gonna be here, and here you are. Yeah. Welcome. Thank God it's Friday. Yep. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Oh my God, proud Miss Chai. That's so early. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much for this amazing super chat. Wanna do some money in the morning? Go. Because you that I want. Betty. Go, shy. Welcome, thank you, Chichi. Proud Miss Chai, thank you so much for this amazing super chat. You are amazing. You are awesome. Thank you. Hey, Colleen, Tanya Brown, welcome. Amazing, gorgeous people in the building. Thank God it's Friday. You want to see your face. See ya. Come in, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Share out. Let's have more people coming. Okay. Let's have more people join in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mary Quincy, she came in dancing with her dancing shoes already. This is one thing I love about Friday. Usually exciting, beautiful. Oh my God, another one, proud Miss Child. Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys. You came in spoiling me here instantly. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate you all. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to Love Night with Spice. Yeah, I am the Spicy Queen. That's why they call me the Spicy Queen. Welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Thank you. Stay here. I'm at work. Yeah, so break it to support until my break is up. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. You are awesome. God bless you. Mary Quincy, welcome. Thank you so much for coming, Queen. It's a delight to have you all. You know how it is Fridays. I get so excited. I get so giddy because it's Friday. Anyway, guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up, share out this stream. Let's have more people jumping on this discussion. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What are we discussing here? Sharing bedroom. Sorry, guys. One moment. Let me just keep this rolling. Fine. Sharing. Having separate bedroom. Oh my God. Somebody meant business here today. Somebody is on a business. Somebody is out to spoil the Spicy Queen. Someone is out to spoil the Spicy Queen. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Proud Miss. This is super. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey guys, help me say thank you to Proud Mix. Thank you so much, Proud Mix Child. You are awesome. I really appreciate you. Yeah. Your mission here is to get this lady more excited, right? And you sure did. Thank you. I really appreciate you. You sure did. Yeah, you got this lady giggling. Welcome. Thank you so much. And we are talking having separate bedroom. Yeah, thank you. Separate bedrooms. Like between couples, as a married couple, or even as a living lovers, or even as a boyfriend and a girlfriend, the most important thing is that two people are together, but they share separate bedrooms. Goodness, when I had this conversation with some friends, my God, the things I had got me so laughing. Oh, this guy, Proudmix, what? What? Like what? Oh, goodness, thank you. This month just really started well for me. This month started well for the Spicy Queen. Salute! Salute! This is a special shout out to Proudmix Chai. Thank you, thank you. And we have the beautiful Chinwa TV. Welcome, Chinwa. Welcome. Thank you so much. Now, Proudmix is on a mission here, and the mission is to spoil Spicy Queen and get her giggling all through this stream today. You are doing an awesome job already on that. Look at my cheeks, I'm going pink. And Black women don't go pink, but I'm really going pink here now because of this sweet, sweet, sweet super chance. Thank you so much. Yeah, so back to the discussion. Would you consider having a separate bedroom from your husband, from your wife? Yeah. Now please, yeah, I'm dropping it and the answer is already coming. Would you consider having a separate bedroom as a boyfriend, girlfriend, living lovers, husband and wife, whatever the relationship might be? Would you consider sharing a separate bedroom? Like I said, I had this conversation with a couple of friends. My God, the answers I got left me laughing. Traditionally, it is believed that when couples begin to have separate bedrooms, that means that marriage is packing up. That marriage is finished already. That means these people are not happy. What? How can the husband, how can the wife be living in a separate bedroom? Like, that means these people are having a sexless marriage. They are not enjoying anything in the bedroom. That bedroom is very dry. That is why they are separated. That's why the woman chose to be in another boring bedroom where she won't be touched, where she won't be smushed, where she won't be having all those, you know what I'm saying? But hey guys, I am here to bring you guys different reasons. Welcome as the amazing grandma. Thank you so much, Chimwa. Thank you, Rose Ehujo. Welcome. Thank you so much. Happy new month. I forgot to say that. It's a brand new month. Guys, how did I forget? Thank you so much. Happy new month. I pray that this new month will bring us good tidings, great blessings, favor from above, just as I'm already receiving favor, great favors from Proudmix Child. May this month be packed with so much favor, love, and long life and good health for each and every one of us and our loved ones. So happy new month. The month is brand new. New chassis smooth. They never tear this smooth leather. This month is still wearing its leather. It's still new chassis. It is still shine bomb month. Welcome. Collins, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And Tanya Brown said, let me read what Tanya said. Tanya said, I love the idea as long as we're still connected emotionally and physically. Loud it, Queen. Thank you so much. I love this. And this is so true. This is so true. Now, when people say couples who have separate bedrooms have lost the touch in the bedroom, they've lost the touch, they are no longer emotionally connected, or they are not, maybe they're having marital issues, or they are already at the verge of, breaking up. Hey, this isn't true. There are so many couples. In fact, as we speak, 1 out of 4 couples are opting for separate bedroom. And I, Spicy Queen, is equally on this table among those who love the separate bedroom. Now, by the time I finish discussing this topic today, analyzing the reasons, the beauty of it, the excitement in it, trust me, you will tell your husband, sweetheart, I want to go to the other room. You see that other room? I want to be there. By the time I'm done with this topic and encourage, but by the time I finish giving you with a few points of mine, I will be able to convince you and not confuse you that having separate bedroom is better than having the same bedroom. So stay tuned. Don't click away. If you're watching this or you're gonna come back to watch it, do not click away. Watch the end, because I will have more guests. I know a lot of people are coming here to come and say, Spice, I need to get my shield. I need to protect myself today because they are coming for me like this. Like, Spice, what did you just say? Look, what did you just say? Did you just say that separate bedroom is better? So receive some punches. So I'm gonna come with shield. I need to shield my face from their punches. Seriously. Welcome. Thank you so much, Tanya, for this. Yeah, I appreciate. And Proud me saying, yes, because even if you're emotionally and physically connected, due to some spiritual beliefs, some couples sleep in separate beds. It doesn't necessarily mean there is trouble within their relationship. Now, I feel like popping a glass of wine, a bottle of wine for this comment. I feel like popping that champagne on this comment. This is so true. You can be emotionally, still connected with your partner, even if you're living in separate bedrooms. Now, someone was saying that is so archaic, like that is something our great grandparents did. Hello, can I shock you guys? Our great grandparents were so wise to have come up with that concept. They are so wise to know that yes, one thing is even if you're married, you still need your space. You need your space. You want to breathe. You don't want to choke your wife. You don't want to choke your husband. Come to think of it, before you got married, you were living separately and you enjoyed it. Nothing killed you. Like you were just so happy sleeping in your own bed, and then you got married. So we're saying, so where are all those, the beauty of cuddling, smooshing, touching, and then you stretch your hand, touch your wife's boobs, and then your husband stretches hand, touches the bum and all that. Hey, you can still have all that even if you share separate bedroom. It doesn't stop the cuddling. Let me even ask you, when you are asleep, do you cuddle when you're sleeping? Do you even know where you are when you are asleep? The moment you sleep up, the next thing you're turning away from your husband. The moment you fall asleep, you are turning away. In fact, the next morning you wake up, you find yourself at the edge of the bed while your husband is some other place with legs stretched out. So how does it affect? Pepe said they can have separate bedroom, but can still sleep together every night. Thank you so much. Now, thank you. I'm going to be bringing out a few points why it is so interesting, why there is so much beauty in having separate bedroom away from your husband. Look, by the time I tell you this, I share this secret. Trust me, you want to go and carry your things and say, I'm moving tonight. Tonight, I'm going to be moving to another bedroom. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, Glory's Reality, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Say, sleeping in separate bedrooms doesn't mean there is trouble. Also, sometimes it's a conscious choice from both parties. Now, you mentioned something about some spiritualism. Those who practice Judaism, okay, and even the Muslims, those who practice Islamic religion, and those who practice traditional, the African traditional belief, those who still practice our Omenana, or I don't know what it's called in other, but let me say African traditional religion, they maintain separate bedrooms. Why? Let me even start with that. Why? Because one needs time. At least in every month, you need some days to be alone and pray and do some spiritual cleansing. Secondly, when a woman is in her monthly flow, that is that period of uncleanliness, when she's not clean, she will need to be away from her husband. Now, some Christians don't understand this. Some Christians might say, Jesus has come to abolish all that. Hey, Jesus was an Israelite, and where he came from, they practice this. When a woman is unclean, she cannot be on the same bed with her husband. She cannot share the same bed until she has been purified, until she has passed through that monthly flow, had those few days away from the husband. And when that is done, she will need to do some spiritual cleansing. Because it has some spiritual implication. So she will need to, cleanse herself, and then before she can come back to her husband's bed. Hey, and I have another Rose. Hey, guys, can you see? These people mean business. They meant to spoil me today. Thank you, Rose Hujo, for this amazing super chat. God bless you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Yeah, Proud Mix says, also, I think due to the pandemic now, some people are taking precautionary measures for safety purposes, not because it's Okay, not because it's personal or it's personally a problem within the couple. They just want to be safe, distancing. Thank you so much. You see, apart from, I'm coming to that one now. During this cleansing time, the period for a woman to stay clean, purify herself before she can come back, it has spiritual implication. For those who believe, this is why Muslims don't share, like they don't marry and remain in the same bedroom. They must get a separate bedroom for their wife, even if they're going to marry one wife. They must have a separate, because when that woman is at that time of their month, she will need to be separated from her husband. This helps to empower the husband spiritually. Yes, to some, they believe that a man who still sleeps on the same bed with the wife when she's having that monthly flow has some spiritual implication. It weakens a man spiritually. Yes, it does. Those who practice this know the spiritual value of a woman separating. Then during this pandemic, many have come to the realization that, wow, we can actually be apart. You know, especially you always being on the face of your husband, always being in the face of your wife. You know, morning till night, when during this lockdown, the men, and we were all not going to work, always at home. So morning till night, we're on each other's nose. And it becomes boring. It became a problem. People started having issues. Can I shock you? Marriages that broke down during the pandemic were so, it was so alarming. More marriages crashed during the pandemic. Why? Because of C finish, what I call C finish in pidgin. What is C finish in this? Like I C finish. I want to know this in correct English. I know in pidgin language C finish, like when you take, yes, you start taking your spouse for granted, because morning, afternoon, night, you're on each other's face. You don't go to work, you don't go shopping, you don't go outing, no social activity, nothing. You are stuck in that room. So you see, many men came to realize that we need to be apart. We need a break. I need to breathe. I need some space. Okay, give me some space. I can't stand this anymore. And then they started separating, getting a different bedroom. And you know what? It helps to bond them better, because by the time you separate, you have your own time to yourself. You have that beautiful time to yourself. You have time to think. You have time to process things. You have time to even care for yourself personally, like self-care. You need time for meditation and all that. It bonds marriage, it bonds couple more, because by the time you come back together, you're pouncing on each other. It doesn't mean you cannot sleep together in one bedroom. No, having separate bedroom doesn't stop a woman from sleeping in the bedroom, in her husband's bedroom, or stop the husband from visiting her chamber. It doesn't. What it does is, you now have some changes. You see, varieties, they say, is the spice of life, and that is why I am the spicy queen. Varieties is the spice of life. People want changes. Men are hunters. They want to see something different. They want to have a different feeling, different experience. Why don't you give it to them by just having a separate bedroom? In your bedroom is furnished in your own taste. Your bedroom has a feminine touch of its own. Smelling also nice, smelling also romantic, with your perfume making it look so, look and smell feminine. It's sexy and classy, with your own color, with your own feminine aesthetics around the house, and then when your husband visits your bedroom, look, it turns him on, it drives him crazy. When he comes in there, it is more feminine, and he just wants to come there and lay down. He just wants to come there and relax. Why? Because he's welcoming. It is welcoming. It is inviting for your husband to be there. He will feel relaxed. Can I share you? A lot of these men who go out to go get permanent side chicks are not going out there because they want to just enjoy intimacy. No, they just want something different. A different bed, a different sheet, a different smell. So you can create all that in your own house by just giving him all that. And then even you as a woman, that masculine smell, that sweaty, masculine scent. Everything is masculine. You feel you're walking into the throne of a king. And then it's all masculine. It smells nice. It feels so good. And I call the woman's bedroom the sacred chamber. It's the sanctuary. By the time your husband comes in, he's coming into a sanctuary that is welcoming, a place of peace and tranquility, a place that gives him that feeling that he is with a woman. That is what your bedroom does to your husband. He can come in there and sleep. You can cuddle. In fact, if you want to sleep through the night, then you can. But it's boring, always being in the same room over and over and over. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, you are still in the same bedroom, the same bed, the same sets of sheets. Nothing different, nothing unique, nothing inviting, nothing enticing. You want to give him a feeling. He also wants to give you that feeling, like you are a queen, reigning your throne. That is just what it gives to you. Welcome, guys. Now let me rate this. I'm so enjoying. Okay, yes, sometimes space is a request from one half of the couple, or sometimes both. And if it's granted, this could also be the case for them sleeping in separate bedrooms. Thank you so much. Space, it is needed. Real Zehujo, thank you. Yes, the pandemic did affect many couples mentally and caused a strain in their relationship that led to some breakups. Many wives are getting through this time just fine. Yeah, absolutely. Collins, yeah, thank you so much. Sheena, welcome, my queen. I appreciate you. Mary Quincy, welcome. Mama Lecha, she said, I went to attend to customer. I don't want to miss this topic, I beg. Yeah, so masculine sweat, you know that masculine smell. That's, when a man hugs you and then you feel their smell, it's different from a woman's smell, from a woman's scent. It is totally different. But if the man's own is there, your cloth is there, your husband's own is there, everything is mixing up. Nothing is special, nothing is unique. Peppy, nothing. Nothing is unique. Oh, you're my beautiful queen. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Mary Queen said maybe separate bedroom for clothes. Now, wow. Separate bedroom, me and somebody's son. Waiting. Now, is it every night you collect communion? What happens to clingy people like me? I have my own room in Nigeria, but I stay 247 in his. I sleep there and I'm clingy. Peppy, you see, you can have your separate bedroom. And it's beautiful. But you see, when it comes to that clinch, you can clinch on your husband. But when you sleep up, are you clinging to him? You are not. You are sleeping. And can I shock you? A lot of people don't like that. Like, they can't sleep deep when you're holding them until you leave them. That's when they can sleep. So we have different sleeping patterns. For those who don't like body contact, yeah, you finish making love, you hug, and then when it's time to sleep, they just want you, hey, give me space. You've done all the cuddling and everything, and then you just want to sleep. Separate bedrooms. I tried it once, and we find ourselves together on the same bed, on the same room the next morning. That's cute. Yeah, you say yes. The rate of separation and divorce went up during the COVID. That's because of finish. We were always seeing each other. Let me drop the link. We are always on each other's neck. We are always there, morning, afternoon, night. We're always on each other's neck. And it got so boring. A lot of men got fed up. Okay, even when my wife stresses due to her father passing months ago, she wanted me to console her, but never asked for space because we are inseparable and always sleep in the same bed. Oh, that's so sweet. You see, there is nothing. Don't get me, we are not here to condemn, but we are also here to let you guys know that it can also be beautiful. If you look at the advantages, it costs nothing. It's still the same room. Some people have extra rooms around there and not making use of. Let your wife have her special privacy, her space where she keeps her things. You keep your thing, this is where your thing is, and you pick it up. Men, look, if you see how these men throw things around the house, you will want to have your own separate bedroom. You see them hanging their trousers on the ceiling fan, on the wardrobe, and all around the house. I want to keep my things and come back to meet those things, and I don't want the house scattered around. Men sure know how to do that. Welcome, Oyoyo Wanyoma. I appreciate you, Queen. Welcome. Good to have you. Thank God it's Friday. Hey, if you're watching me at the background, jump in and come drop your opinion on this sweet topic, okay? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Jump in. Come on, what are you doing at the background? Watching me coming. Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, the amazing people in the chat. Oh my goodness, you guys are hitting it up so good. See, hosts, I have to say it the way it is. So this sleeping separately.
Should I get a shield? Should I get a shield?
No.
Sorry. No. Do I need to get a shield to protect my face from your punches?
You better do, because see, things are better when you practice that. You can be able to give a better, better advice on that. Yeah. If you're a young couple, I beg you in God's name, or whatever you hold here, please make sure you sleep on the same bed with your husband.
Why?
It is pure and simple. A young couple, what are you separating from? When you were bound together in church,
I want to know the reason why they need to be in the same bedroom.
So many reasons. Before you know it, children will start coming. The woman will start clinging towards her children. You understand? And then she will not even remember, 1 week I haven't even gone there. Imagine what it is not to be. I'm telling you.
You can always be in your husband's bedroom, or your husband can always be in your bedroom. It doesn't separate you, neither does this stop intimacy. You can be intimate. In fact, your bond is going to be stronger. Do you know why? Because you're not stressing each other. Like, can I shock you? A lot of men want their space every now and then.
When I first moved in with my husband, okay, we have a 5-bedroom house. I was like, okay, this space is mine. This closet is mine. This room is mine. I don't want anybody to come there. I did all of that. Before you know it, I have a baby in my hand. Before you know it, I started sleeping with that.
How did the baby come about? How did the baby come about? People with you in the other room. Were you not going to do it?
The baby came before I
moved. Were you not doing the do?
Wait now. We were in different states, you understand? So I was finishing my program in another state. So I was visiting and all of that. So I'm being very optimistic here. Let me give another example. The reasons why I said is not ideal for young couple. Why do I say that? Within the first 5 years of marriage, you people are still understanding yourselves. Even at 12 years of marriage, 13 years, 30 years, 15, you've not really understood that person very well. So the first 5 years, you're still understanding yourself. Then sometimes you can provoke each other. How do you guys settle it? When you get to bed, right? And then your body will touch the other one. That person will say, hey, yeah, my wife is angry. Okay, let me try and do touching. That's how most couples make up. You understand? Then imagine if you guys are having problems and you people are sleeping in separate rooms, right? Then that problem, instead of ending that night, will linger the next day, the next other day. This person will just go to her own door.
Sweet, can I contradict this? Can I okay, well, Pepe wrote something. She said, some people will be chatting their girlfriends and boyfriends in the night when they are in separate bedrooms. That is one mindset. That is one reason why a lot of people think, look, a man who will cheat even on the same bed, even on top of you. A man who will cheat, even on top of you, will still be chatting his side chick. I mean, people cheat even while at work. Don't your husband go out or your wife go out? They do. So even if they want to cheat, it is not when they have separate bedrooms. Now, coming to what you are saying, that when they have misunderstanding, when body touch body, continue they worry the man when there is a woman next door. Do you know what it means? Do you know how even during a courtship or relationship before marriage, you have issues with your boyfriend. How do you settle it? You still go back and settle your misunderstanding. How do you do that? You don't need to be in, even if your wife is in the other room, you as a man who wants to settle issues, all you will need to go is still go to that bedroom. Baby, sweet him, Omale Cham, Oyoyom, I'm going to open the door for me. Sweetheart, your king is outside.
Your
king is outside the door. Please open the door. Hey, Odogwe, can you what can I do with that? You know,
Hus,
it makes a lot of men sit up and toast you all over.
Hus, let me say something. Just be thanking God you have Mr. Cornelius as a good man. There are some men that when they are angry with their wives, they don't even want to see the woman. Talk more of Konji. That Konji, he will pack it right back inside.
That is an immature man. That man is not mature. Any man who will have issues with the wife and then take that as that man is not mature. So even if they're in the same bedroom or not, the man is not mature and is not ready for marriage. Trust me. He's not.
Then go and tell into the statistics that is there, out there doing the same thing. I would really say, for me, separate bedroom, I understand this, okay? At some point when I tried it, I had my clothes in a different bedroom. My bag.
You see, that is the beauty of it. You have your things to yourself.
House, wait now. Let me land. So I was busy enjoying it. And the next time, my husband started quarreling. This time, I don't even get to see my wife again. She's always with her, with a child. See, don't create room. Don't create room. Because we get carried away with a little comfort. Honestly, oh my God, when you just come, you just throw yourself on your bed, your duvet. It's not being me. Human beings are built to be selfish. My room, my space, mine. It's supposed to be we. That is marriage.
Look, when the essence of separate, like I said, the Muslims, in fact, the last time I checked, we have millions of Muslims. We have millions of Jewish worshippers. We have millions of African traditional worshippers. They all practice this, and their marriage and relationship has been beautiful because they understood why, and they know that it doesn't in any way separate them. It doesn't in any way widen the gap between them. It doesn't. What it does is it helps you discover yourself. You were an individual before you got married.
Okay.
And then you being married doesn't mean you being caged.
Host, let me shock you. You're talking about our traditional belief. You're talking about all of those. When our traditional belief was the thing of the order, they didn't even have telegram to listen to radio. There was no telegram. They used to go on town crier. Man will carry message to the whole people in the community. Let's not undermine the force called smartphone.
So are you saying the social media can influence in any way?
Are you still asking the question? What are you?
I know social media, but do you know that even in the same room, social media, when the husband sleeps off, the wife picks up her phone and then she's chatting the boyfriend. When the wife sleeps off, the husband is chatting the girlfriend. Want you to know, have you slept? Yeah, my wife is snoring beside me here like a pig, and all that. These things happen even in the same bedroom.
Yeah, I understand it could happen, but let me tell you, there is this thing, that, oh no, this man, because you already know the routine of your husband. He's not coming in now. You just be there fingering yourself with another man on the phone. And then the next day you're enjoying it. The next day you enjoy. Before you know, you start even pulling up. Oh,
that person is a cheat, and a cheat will always be a cheat. Trust me. Even if you give them 5 minutes space.
Do not give the enemy any room. That's what I'm saying. Don't create it. You can have a separate bedroom. Okay, you can have a separate bedroom, but don't sleep there. If you not want to be a traditional person,
when you say don't sleep there, I don't understand. Okay, for instance, when I'm in my monthly flow, I am not supposed to. My husband is not supposed to be on the same bed with me. You know that. So now, how do I do it if I don't have my own separate bedroom? I am saying, this is one of the reasons why people do that.
If that
how
is
do
the case,
I sleep?
Just let the woman sleep in that room when she's on her flow. Let it be the only period she's sleeping.
It's going to be for days until the spiritual cleansing. It's going to take sometimes 1 week. So where would the man be sleeping? Where would the man be sleeping?
Let's taking up one. That's my room. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's assume that they have they have separate rooms. But what I'm trying to say, exception of the time she's doing her flow, you understand? That woman should make sure that every night, let your back hit your bed with your husband. The same bedroom. Host, you
Don't
know
you
me too well.
sometimes, don't you
Host,
sometimes need a breathing space?
see, host,
Don't you
listen.
sometimes
Wait,
want to throw your
yeah,
legs wide
wait,
open
host.
and just sleep with no
I've
worries in the
shared my
world?
experience with you. When you start this thing, let the lizard wey carry the ants enter house. No come say na person cause am. Before you start saying your village people are bewitching you,
Now,
do
now,
not
now,
use your.
now, let me
Hey.
wait. Okay, now let me give you another reason. Okay, because I mentioned something about sleeping pattern and we having different sleeping schedule. Now you know that there are some people who can't sleep with lights on, and there are others who like lights off. Do you know this singular issue has broken marriages? It has separated people. It has made marriages start having crisis because
Host,
the husband wants lights on,
there is
like a
there
little
is not
bedside.
see. Host, when I first married, I came in, I said, oh, my husband snores when he sleeps. I said, chai. Oh my goodness. So one day I was on social media. He was sleeping, but because I'm awake, I can't sleep with that. So I was on the phone with my supervisor from Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, newly married. Oyoyo, why you awake? Why you awake? I said, Ada, please, you don't understand. She started laughing, So okay, Oya, talk to me. I said, Ada, can you imagine? Can you hear the noise at the background? She started
Yeah.
laughing out the more. By the time she finished laughing, do you know what she said? She said, "No, it comes with the marriage, okay? Try and figure out how you can get to sleep. All right, now, turn off your phone and go back." I say, it's difficult. She said, "I'm gonna be here until I see that your green on your Facebook message is gone." I say, Then she now checked on me 2 weeks after. How am I doing? There are different things. It comes with the marriage. Marriage is like a parcel. You don't know what you're getting into. You understand? The little you know in the courtship is not really the whole package until you get in there. That does not mean because he
Oh,
doesn't like
oh,
sleeping with the light
you
on.
mentioned you were able to. Do you know there are people who have sleep problems that they won't, they can't deal with this. They love the man or they love the woman, but when it comes to this snoring thing, there are some persons. The moment any little sound comes in, they wake up. So for such people, the best idea is to have a separate bedroom. You make love, you enjoy yourselves, you cuddle, and when it's time to sleep, because when you are sleeping, you are sleeping. You don't even know where you are until you wake up. And then it
Mhm.
enables you have a beautiful, healthy sleep. Because if you don't have a beauty sleep, trust me, you're going to be having some mental challenge. You begin to develop insomnia because you can't sleep due to that snoring. Now, let me shock you
Okay,
guys.
host,
My husband is on the
host.
stream here. Sweetheart, permission to share the story, okay? My husband is on the stream. I want to take permission from him. I had a boyfriend once who I shared this thing with him, who snores like the snoring. You can be in the other street and see and hear the snoring. It was so loud. The first night I spent in his house, I was like, Father Lord in heaven, how do I cope? When I say snore, I mean snoring, like the ones that can shake the foundation of the house. I was like, dang. Thank God there was a guest room. I quietly, he already knew the challenge he had. He know he has a problem. So at the first night, I was trying to be a good girlfriend. I tried spending the night. I was awake all through the night. I didn't get a second sleep. Not even a second. I couldn't. So I tried all I could, everything I know. Nothing. The snoring was so loud. I was like, Father in heaven, deliver your daughter. I didn't sleep. So the following day, Aman said, you know what? Can I go to the guest room? He said, yeah, why not? It's fixed already. You like it there? I said, yeah, I do midnight prayer. I do midnight prayer. And that was the excuse I gave. And he said, no, the guest room is already prepared for me. I went to even from the guest room, I could hear the snoring. It was monstrous. I could
Okay,
hear it.
host,
I had to put
host,
pillow. Wait, hold on. I
host.
had to put pillow on my ears, like blocked my ear, put earpiece. It was so loud. I didn't get used to it. It was one red flag. I knew I won't be able to survive it
Okay,
because
host.
I'm the kind of person that if I'm sleeping, Any little sound can wake me up and it's difficult for me to fall back to sleep. So in a situation like this, do you think I'll be able to cope? No, there is no way I'll be able to cope. Another thing is there are some people who wake up every now and then to go ease themselves. And then when you wake up, you put on the light and your partner wakes up and it may be difficult for them to get back to sleep. You see, there are little distractions.
Let me come in here. Let me come in here. What that guy, what he needed was surgery to correct the problem. You understand?
Sweetheart,
that's what he needed.
He did everything. I followed him to the hospital. They gave him this one they called that they put in the nose. He had to go and buy a reclining chair and stop sleeping on the bed. He had to start sleeping on the chair.
They need to do something with the tussle. It's not the breed rights will not help him. They need to do something with the tussle, and it's a medical condition. But what I'm saying is that you said you went to the other room, you still did not sleep, right?
It was still echoing.
Somebody will still end up marrying that man, okay? But going to the other room, did it solve that problem? No. It did not solve the problem.
No, it did because what I was able to do, since I had the room to myself, at least I won't have to embarrass him by covering my nose and my ears, using pillow to hold my ears. Because if I'm in the bedroom and he sees me doing that, he will feel embarrassed and insulted. You know that. So, but in a separate bedroom, at least I could do that. Use pillow, hold my hand until I sleep off. So with that, I was able to manage it until I left. But I told myself, no way, Spicy Queen is gonna be here. That's no two ways about it. You understand?
Somebody will end up being his wife. This person needs medical help. That thing can be corrected with surgery. That is just as simple as that.
You see it as simple as that, but there are people going through this challenge, and it's not as simple because they don't even have the money to go for the medical thing.
Research. Can you hear me? Host, let me answer a Nigerian call quickly. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, Queen. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. So the link, I'm trying to drop the link. I don't know what's wrong with this connection, but guys, hold on one moment. The connection, oh no. My connection on this where I pin my link is just going up. So another thing is like for those who frequent the bathroom, I was saying before, when you wake, if you're a light sleeper and any little thing wakes you up, and you are with someone who wakes up every 1 hour to go ease themselves, trust me, you will be having limited sleep. You will not have a healthy sleep. You will be able to sleep fine. And then if you are not sleeping well, it affects you mentally, it affects your health, and it's not even healthy because if you don't get enough sleep, what happens that you become nagging? You start nagging unnecessarily. You start bickering on your husband or on your wife. Why? Because you're not getting enough sleep. Lack of sleep can actually cause, or sleep deprivation can actually cause mental illness. Because if you're not sleeping well, your brain is not resting. You can snap, you can get angry. You start to nag your husband, you start to nag your wife down. The truth. Why? Because mentally you are not okay. That is why it is very important. So if you have a problem like that, you know you wake up every now and then to go to the other room, to go ease yourself. If you know you wake up all the time, please get a bedroom so that when you are married, or if you are married, at least you will have a bedroom for your wife that after making love, after doing everything, you can just go back and sleep and get beautiful sleep, because happy couples made for a healthy marriage. If you're not happy, your marriage cannot be healthy. Your marriage cannot be healthy. And then I talked about those who like sleep with light on, who sleep with light on. I have a friend who doesn't sleep with light off. No matter what you say, the light has to be on. So when she gets married to a man who likes the light off, how would they cope? Have you considered that? They're going to be having issues. They will be having issues because she wants the light on. She can't stand the darkness. So, and I keep telling her, so what are you going to do? She will discuss it with anybody she meets. She always have this conversation. I sleep with the light on, and there is nothing you can do about it. For such a woman, it is ideal that she gets her bedroom. So when they finish making love, cuddling, gisting, doing all the lovey-dovey thing, she can easily go back to her bedroom while she gets a beautiful sleep. Her husband will equally be getting a beautiful sleep. It doesn't mean this guy, what's the name of this influencer? Taylor Paul. Taylor Paul had a bedroom. She was sharing a video. She shared a video on TikTok and on Instagram a couple of days ago, showing her bedroom and that of her husband. Guess what? Her own arrangement was just too sweet. Her bedroom was comfy. Her bedroom was well kept. And I'm sure the husband wants to frequent her bedroom all the time. Why? Because she is always taking care of her bedroom. He has his bedroom. And you need to see his trousers, his shoes, his sneakers, everything hanging around. That is typical of men. And some of them like it that way. They love it that way. And some men are very meticulous. Like they want their things found where they kept it. They don't want you rearranging anything. This is who they are. They love it that way. So when they keep this thing, you let that thing be there. You don't interfere with that thing. Estelle, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Who do we have in here? Okay, Oyoyo is back. Thank you, Queen, for coming.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Nigerian calls.
Of course. So you need to see the bedroom, Oyoyo. The man's bedroom, oh my God, his shoes are here, trousers hanging here. You know how many times women fix the bedroom? Because this man will come. Sometimes I say, sweetheart, can you pick that trouser from there? Sweetheart, pick it. Okay, pick that trouser, pick it from there. You know, when they get back from work, some of them just pull, through. I say, pick it up from there. Sometimes he will just hang it, and when he's hanging it, he's looking at me. I say, you know why you're looking at me, right? You don't want to keep it there. Say yes. So yeah, take it from there. So sometimes men want to just be men. They want to be big babies. You let them do their thing. And then from time to time, you go into his bedroom, you help him rearrange, you help him set the whole place. But you see, he will always want to visit your own bedroom because it's welcome.
You let him do his, you let them do their thing. Their thing will also include having a side chick, right? I will let him do their thing.
No. Him doing his thing doesn't mean doing his thing, because every man needs that space. They want to be boys. Men, believe me, men always want to remain big boys. They want to do their thing. They don't want you nagging them to take this thing off. If they have their way, in fact, don't tell them. They want their perfume kept here, wristwatch kept here.
Any man that is old enough to take a wife should understand that it takes growing up to take a wife. It takes being a man to take a wife. You can't be throwing your clothes on the floor, throwing things around, and expect your maid.
It is not on the floor. Sometimes they get back, okay? Because we women, we are always well kept and organized. Trust me, believe me, a lot of women are more organized when it comes to keeping things well organized at home. A man will just pull off his suit now, and then he wants to just leave it on the bed, or he pulls up, he just want to hang it, just keep it there, because he has a wife, isn't it? Who will pick it up, or who will say, oh yeah, give it to me. Trust me, a lot of men, but because we have to keep talking, that is why some of them are getting used to it. But trust me, if you leave them, they just want to keep those things where they want. Just throw it at one corner there and move into the bathroom. Olufunke, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome. Estelle, thank you for coming. Mary Queen, I really appreciate you. And Brad Mix, let me see what he wrote. He said, yeah, let me see. He said, dirty clothes are for the laundry basket. I'm a very tidy man.
Thank you.
Because you have a laundry basket in there.
Host, let me say something. I said, when a man is old enough to take a wife, he's also old enough to be mature. Because, see, let me just use us that live overseas, okay?
Yeah.
We're in diaspora. We don't have maids. We don't have houseboys, okay? And also, your children, you are the first example your children look onto. If you're doing like that, they will come into your daddy's room. It's like a dungeon. You can't tell them to clean their space.
The man fixes his room. He does. Like when I was this Taylor Paul I'm talking about, he does that at his own pace. Maybe he has some work he needs to do, or he has something he just wants to do. So at that time, he's not thinking about what he kept there. That's his own. He's gonna fix it. I mean, after all, they were dating, they were single, living a single life before they got married, isn't it? And they've been fixing their things. So it's not just because they got married that they start fixing it. Sometimes they do it at their own pace. But we women want it arranged immediately. We want those things kept where it should be immediately. These men have been living they've been living alone. At least a grown man stays alone for a couple of years before he gets married, isn't it? He doesn't just leave his father's house, go rent a house and marry. He does it at his own pace. I'm just saying this is one other reason. So sometimes you just let him do his thing. Just live your life. And then my room is tidy. Whenever you're free, come in there. We'll have some fun. You lay down here. We cuddle, we smoosh and do all the lovey-dovey thing. And then you get back to your room if you want to. And if you want to sleep in there, you sleep in there. No big deal. Nobody's saying that having separate bedroom means you will not be sleeping together. It only means that you are having two bedrooms to give you more spices. You know, and that's something else I love so much about separate bedroom. When I'm sleeping, and then suddenly a hand comes up for me, you know, my husband, you know,
it might be a ghost trying to touch
sneaking
you.
in on me,
It might be a
sneaking on me. Or when he's at the door, opens the door and say, "Hey, baby, anything for the boys tonight? Can I come in? Is the sanctuary open for your king to come in?" You know, use some sweet, dirty words. You know, and I'm like, "Come on, come in here, come in here." You know, I love that idea of having something unique, something separate from the normal thing. Every day, the same bed, the same pillow. You know, even if you change sheet, but he wants to have a different smell. Something feminine, something soft, something captivating, something romantic, something enticing, you know, and that's your bedroom. Gives him that.
No matter how you make this thing look or paint it to look so sweet, right? I would not advocate for this. Let me be very honest with you. I will not. I tried it myself, and that was within the 2 years of my marriage. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
You don't say it's not a good thing.
It's not.
Because there are millions doing it and their marriage is still very healthy and perfect.
See, host, as it is now, yeah, right? If I decide to have my own space, I can have my own space. But in your first 5 years of marriage, please do not try it. Because it might be okay. You're just trying to understand this man. Suddenly, you people are
as a Christian, right? Being a carer with case, welcome. Thank you so much. As a Christian, you are saying do not try it. But I'm saying, generally speaking, there are a lot of people out there, millions, in fact, billions. How many billions are we on planet Earth? Billions who practice this, and it's becoming a normal thing even among the Christian folks, because they are coming to the realization that this marriage of a thing, for it to work, because it's forever. You want to spend years, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years with one woman. You need some spices, you need some adventure, you need something different from the normal. Like you just need something to keep the fire burning.
Something different from the normal. Yeah, I can understand that. That's why you guys can go for new honeymoon. You can go for a weekend out. You can go for ship cruise. You can do a lot of things together. But I'm just trying to, for the healthy of that relationship called marriage, for it to be healthy. Girls and boys, anybody listening to us, if you're new in your marriage, that is not a good way to start your marriage. If you're already 30 years in the marriage, you feel okay right now.
No. I totally disagree with you. Separate bedroom is good. Single bedroom is fine. But if you want something adventurous, something new, something different, something unique, like a spice, that special spice that sets your marriage different, like that distinguishes it from others, something that will keep you longing for more. Please, separate bedroom is the way to go. Because when you try, trust me, you're gonna come back on this channel to say, Spicy Queen, you are the girl. Like you said it.
I have tried it already. Okay, so I'm talking from the point of knowing. I've tried it already, and I'm telling people should not do that. That's what I'm saying. People should not. It's not a good way to start a marriage. No. There's this thing.
Hold on, let me read what Proud Me say. I must go now and get back to work. Spice, thank you for welcoming me here and allowing my perspective to be heard. You stay safe and blessed. Take care, everyone in the chat. Thank you so much. You are awesome.
Thank you.
He spoiled me with super chats here. He
You
did.
see, you see. Thank
Being
you
a
so much.
carer, we say thank you so much. Olufunke, welcome. Oh, yo fresh, sweet pea, the sweetest, the
Sweet
woman with the
pea, yeah,
sweetest voice.
sweet pea. Sweet
Sweet
pea said,
pea,
Sweet
come
pea, I
in
got a
here.
comment.
Come tell them.
Yeah,
Come
I got
tell
a
them.
comment. She said, Sweet pea said that I must make sure I get under the mistletoe every time. Sweet pea, I got you. I saw that. I'm here to
Oh,
reply.
being a carer with KSAP, I love the same bedroom. Yeah, you love it because you are used to it.
Uh-huh.
Have you
Mommy
tried?
Fechi is
Like,
here. Thank you, Mommy Fechi.
variety is the spice of life. Variety is the spice
Which
of life. You
variety?
want something different, something that will just give you
Something
longing
what?
for your husband.
Hmm. You know, you were
Mommy
saying about
Fechi,
tradition.
welcome.
You were talking about our
Welcome,
tradition, our
welcome, welcome.
tradition. Host, when our great grandfathers, when they were practicing that tradition, like I said before, there was no
Yeah.
smartphone in their hands. There was no distraction whatsoever. Do you understand? We should also put in perspective the world we live in, our own situation right now.
Mm.
Okay, I gave you an example. My husband provoked me in the afternoon. I have my separate room. I will just go there in the evening and jam the door and even use
That
key
will
and
make him
lock the
come
door.
to you.
He's
That will
not
make him come
I'm
quickly to you.
see host. He's also angry and I'm angry. But because men will not, for some men will not agree that they're at fault. And I'm thinking that he's at fault. He should apologize. So he jammed his own door. I jammed my own door. Nobody will enter that room. That day will pass. The Bible said, do not let the sun go down on your anger. You've carried that anger to bed. You slept with it. You woke up with it. You're dressing to work. He's dressing to work. The anger's still there. No, do
Oh, yo,
not give
yo.
room to the
I
devil.
have done, I have kept malice with, I'm not proud saying it, but I have done this, sleeping on the same bed with my husband and not talking to him. I'm not proud to say, but we share the same bedroom. So it is not because of the bedroom, it is the individuals. Even if we have separate bedroom, and I think about it, gives me time to actually process what happened, why it happened, who started it, is it my fault, or how do I make up for it? It gives you time to process it. But if you do, you know, if you're angry, you're still seeing that person, your anger boils them all. You don't want to see that person. But if you have your separate room, it gives you time to process things. And then if it's your fault, and you know, even if it's not your fault, you want peace. As a peacemaker, you don't need to have separate bedroom to fix things up. All you do is you now go knock on his door. Maybe the door is even open. Sweetheart, I want to talk to you. I miss you, or I'm sorry for what happened this afternoon. And the man can equally do the same. It gives you room to process things. It gives you room to think about what happened. But if you are on each other's space, see finish. This is what scatters marriage. See finish. Because you are always see it's the same thing. Nothing.
Host,
Tanya says, people should realize that we are all not the same. What works for some doesn't work for others. If it works for that person's marriage, why not respect that? Yeah, and
yeah.
Mary Queen said, honestly, I don't even like it. We are not flatmates. Cornelis said, I concur with the host. It doesn't matter if we're in the same room. Thank you, husband. Thank you, hubby. Thank you, hubby. Thank you, hubby. Tanya Brown
Yeah.
said, what we do in our bedroom is our business. If it works, then what is the problem? Absolutely. Who is on the door? Is this person coming with double barrel to come and shoot the spicy queen? Oh my God. I need to get my shield on. Mommy Fechi is here. I need to get my shield. Oh God.
Host, there is
Father.
something I want to say in here before Bobby Fechi takes the position. I know most of you might know this man in Lagos, Bishop
Welcome,
Mike
mommy.
Okongo.
Thank
Bishop
Yeah.
Mike
you.
Okongo, welcome, Mommy
Thank
Fechi.
you. Thank you.
Mike Okonkwo said when he was trying to teach couples, in the marriage kind of seminar or something, he said the issue of buying 6x6 bed is that you're giving the space in the middle, because when you're fighting, marriage is not everyday sweet honey. It comes with challenges. But we need you to
Thank you.
understand that if you buy 6x6 bed, this person is facing the other end, this person is facing the other end, you have a very large space in the middle. Your body might not touch until morning. There is even better that he's advising, better buy a smaller bed. So when you try to turn, you're touching somebody's body and you remember, oh, I haven't forgiven this person. God give me the spirit to forgive the person. Do you understand what I'm saying? And let me
No,
now bring
ndị
it to
obi
my reality.
ọkpọ, we
Wait,
ndị
let me
obi ọkpọ, we
host,
climb
wait,
and make love
wait,
and still not forgive.
wait now. Let me bring it to my reality. When I married my first, when I moved in with my husband, he had a queen bed, okay? And the queen bed takes two people comfortably. I was eyeing the massive bed. Okay. So for years, I said, okay, honey, I can't even wait for us. Okay, how many years? The mattress, they say 8 years to change mattress. All right. The moment this one is due for change, I'm buying a king bed. Omo, hey, Tanya.
Tanya, oh my
Yeah, yeah,
God,
yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah,
my,
yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
I need to, I've been
Yeah,
spoiled
yeah,
today with
yeah,
super chat.
yeah.
Wait, I need to check the angle I faced when I was praying today. I need to check, did I face right or did I face left? I need to think, where did I face when I was praying today? Because this favor today is massive. Thank you,
Maybe
Tanya
you
Brown.
face
You are
the east.
awesome. You
Thank you
are
so much,
awesome,
Tanya.
princess.
Thank
You.
you. Thank you. So let me finish this story so that Mommy Fetchy can take off and
Okay.
tear you into pieces. I can't wait. I can't wait. So host, I now bought a big bed, giant bed, king size. The space
Mm.
between my husband and mine will take 2 or 3 more people. Then
Hell.
one night, we realized our body can't even touch each other, no matter how we stretch. My husband said, "This bed is too big. Oh, don't you think so?" I saw next that I have to come and move towards you before I can feel that I'm on bed with somebody. So what am I doing?
Meghe
So you
when
can
comes all
understand.
Konjine Meghe. It's Konji that is disturbing the two of you. If you are
Oh,
having it all the time, you will not even miss it. I have told you, you can be here. You can climb on top and still not
hey,
do. Oyoyo, it is
so
Konji that is
I,
disturbing you and your
I,
husband. It is
I,
Konji. It is Konji. Uno no nenu bed.
you
You
thought
never
about
hear
see
anything
finish.
on top of the bed. You
You
are on
thought
top of the
about
bed
see
and no
finish.
action.
Now see finish, you they do me now. Now
It
see
is
finish.
Konji. It is
And you
Konji.
remember,
Oh, Konji.
watch it. Sweet pea is here. Before Sweet pea will join and tear me into pieces now. So,
Sweet pea, jump on the link. Jump on the link, please.
so what I'm
BNC,
trying to say
welcome.
is,
Thank you so much.
in a nutshell, let me give Mommy friendship. It should not be
Okay.
allowed, especially in your first early stage of
Mm.
marriage. It should not. It
Uh,
should not. That's just my
uh-huh.
opinion. So let me let Mommy
Mommy,
finish it.
okay, don't go anywhere. Stay put because we are not done yet. You see, we are not done. Mommy, make you welcome. Mommy, should I look for a shield? What do I look for to cover? Should I
You
look
don't
for this?
you don't
What?
you don't have to look for anything. At the end of the day, it's individual opinion, but I just want to say
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Thank you,
And but
ma.
first of all, hello to everyone. Tanya Brown, thank you so much for the super chat, and I hope you're getting better. You're getting recovering okay
Yeah.
from your bereavement. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. What I have to say, obviously, having been married for so many years, I don't even we have not tried it. Not that there's no opportunity to try it, but to me, it's not even
Mm.
something that we think of. My husband cannot even just for us to be apart from each other for maybe we always travel together. If peradventure one of us have to go on their own, the other person was sleeping is a problem. And then I'll be in the same house, and then I'll have, even if I have a room, that will just be for my things. Women, we have so many things like all these Nigerian
Yes.
outfits and everything. We can store it there, but
Mm-hmm.
not to go there and sleep, to go and chill, and then for him to come and knock on the door is everybody anything. No, 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 no. To me, especially in the first years of marriage, I will not even advise it at all. That's a to me.
Oh,
Oh,
you're clapping at the
remember,
background.
remember, we are giving our own individual opinion, whatever works for you. But having,
Yeah.
with my experience and with people I've dealt with regarding marital issues, I will not advise anybody, especially in the first years of marriage, as Oyoyo said, and not even at any time in marriage. As we are now, as old as I am now, myself and my husband, I cannot sleep apart. In fact, sometimes even it's only during summer that I will not go very close to him. I'm like that. I cannot. I'm used to that. And I cannot think of
Mm.
any other way. But if he has worked for somebody else and they, having
Yeah.
separate rooms and sleeping there sometimes, all well and good, but that's not something I will advocate.
Yeah.
Having dealt with some marital issues, especially among younger people who are still at the childbearing age, because it will get you apart, more apart from each other. Especially when
Thank
there's a
you.
news on, yeah, it sets you apart
But
more because
but
you are in the other.
how? How? Because your
No, no, it
husband comes to
will.
your room to sleep. Your husband spends
Yes.
time in your own bedroom as well. It's not as if you have to always sleep apart. But what it means is that there is extra bedroom that is more feminine, that is more sexy, that is more
Hmm.
inviting, that is more enticing for him to
Hmm.
go to. Something
Hmm.
that smells more
No,
feminine.
I
When he wants to
disagree.
visit the woman's
Uh.
sanctuary, her place of honor, a place so sweet and inviting. A
No,
secret
no,
No.
no, no,
sanctuary.
no.
That's what I
Please,
No.
call it.
please, please,
No.
please,
Stop it
spicy.
there.
Honestly, please. I don't even. I know that it's individual opinion, but at the same time, people easily get carried away when they hear things without even thinking of the implications. This is going to destroy, spoil relationships or marriages.
Thank
Honestly, when
you.
people start
No,
doing
but
this,
mommy,
I
on the contrary, more people are embracing it. That is the thing. More and more people are embracing it. On the contrary, and like I was saying, there are people who practice different religious belief, and this is what works for them, and their marriage has been beautiful. Whether be
think,
it one day, in fact, from the very first day before they move into their husband's house, their husband already made provision for their separate bedroom, and their marriage has
hmm,
been lasting for years.
hmm,
In fact, it's
okay.
lasting longer because they get to give each other room to breathe, room to be themselves. Because this constantly being on the same bed, if you stretch and you touch bum bum, you stretch and you touch breast and all that. Sometimes you just want to sleep and spread your legs and throw your
Hmm.
leg whichever direction you want. Hmm?
Okay. Oh.
Mm. We can't agree. We can't agree. There's nothing you can even say tonight that will make me to even think about
Thank
this.
you, Mommy
Mommy,
Honestly,
Ifechi.
mommy,
Thank
you
you.
should
there's
God
consider
bless
it.
nothing.
you.
You
God
should
There's
bless you,
try
Mommy
it.
nothing.
Ifechi. Ah,
Mm-mm,
Try it.
mm-mm.
Try
there is
it.
nothing
What
you
is
I
can
can't
say,
sleep.
Wonko?
sis.
I
There
cannot
is
sleep.
Try it.
nothing.
I cannot sleep. No, 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 no. There's no way. I can't. I know myself. No way. Mm-mm. Hi. What are you talking about?
Which
Mbao?
Mommy,
which sexy and romantic room? Let the romantic room be in your room.
Uh-uh.
Uh-uh.
no, but that is it. Your own feminine room, the wife's room, the wife's
Host,
room.
let's be realistic here. Oh. That is not is I can never advise anybody for that.
No, never.
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 But if you decide to go that route and it works for you, good
Yeah,
for you. But
exactly.
don't say that this is I can never advocate for that. If
Yeah.
on what basis?
On what
No.
basis? I'm so
On the
honestly, I
basis,
can't believe what I'm hearing.
because
Oh no,
it's
no,
a
no.
style of marriage.
No,
It's a
no, no, no,
style.
no,
It's
no,
something
no.
that gives you to a breathing space. It's something that makes the marriage more as in more interesting. When you don't try out certain things, it becomes boring. The same smell, the same scent, the same feel, the same color. Look, women's bedroom can be more colorful. It has this feminine color, feminine touch. Even the aesthetics you put in the house are more feminine. That's what I say. Sometimes, you see, not all. Some of these men who go out to go be with side chick, who have permanent side chick, it is because
Yeah.
they want something different, a different feel. So you can actually give it to your husband by having that in your home.
Hmm.
Your bedroom color is different from his own bedroom color. Your
Hmm.
curtains are feminine
I
and
see.
soft. Your
Hmm.
bedspreads are feminine. Your clothes,
Host.
your bras, everything is speaking
Host.
sexy,
Mbao.
No,
feminine,
we
feminine.
agree to disagree, but today
Yes.
we are
Yeah.
disagreeing completely. 100%
Completely.
disagreement. No,
Completely.
no,
There's
no, no.
nothing you say tonight that will make me to even no, no.
There is nothing to consider there.
For me, say that
There is
nothing I said
nothing to
tonight.
consider. Ah, no,
Wait.
no.
Okay, now the question is, Ed, you say it gives room for separation or widen the gap. Why? That okay, and maybe I need to answer that. Why do you think so? Why do you think so, mommy? That it will separate
Yeah.
couples?
Of course, it will separate couples because when you are away from each other, you are in the other room, even whether you have quarrel or you don't. it will separate you. So if there's anything that is in your mind that you really want to, sometimes it's in the night that I remember in those days when we are trying to get and understand each other. It's mainly in the nights that we talk, and we might even be midnight. We can wake each other up, and then we can sort things out, because we can never sleep without sorting problems out. So it brings one together. Assuming I have my room and we have that bit of quarrel, I just go in there and sleep. And then my husband will sleep in the other room until morning. How would that problem? And then we both wake up, if we do wake up, because I've heard of people who pass away anyway, and their spouse don't even know, because something happened in the other room, and you are in the same, and you go there and open your mouth and say, "Oh, my wife or my husband passed away in the night." Maybe he was even having breathing struggles before they passed away, and you are in the same house and you did not hear.
But if it's having it, when you are asleep, how would you even know in the first place it is having it and you are sleeping?
You will know.
See, what Mommy Feti said now, it happened to us here. A fellow Nigerian lost her husband just that way. And she did not know until when it was time for her children to go to school. The daughter now came into the room to say, bye, daddy, I'm ready to go to school, just to give the daddy a hug, a kiss. The man was on the floor, dead. On the floor. And he was the woman is a physician.
When my mom, it is not because it's in a separate room. When my mom passed on, my mom and my dad were in the same bedroom. My mom passed on, my mom was lying down on the bed. My dad was just outside, just shaving. They've already woken up. It's already morning. My mom already had her, but in fact, she went back to bed, laid down while it's morning. And my dad was just dressing up. And he didn't know that the wife he slept with and woke up with was already dead on the bed. So anything happens. What will happen will happen.
That one
the story
is different. If they were separate, you would have said maybe she died and he didn't know.
The wife is a physician. So if that woman has slept in that room, because autopsy will reveal everything, the point of death up until he was discovered. The man died like 4 something a.m. The wife got to know at about 8 a.m. She's a physician. She could have saved her husband reasonably.
If she had traveled, there is no way she could have saved him.
She did not.
If she was deeply asleep, there is no way she could have saved him.
She was home. And when she couldn't even tell people what happened to the husband, how the husband died. She felt very ashamed.
It happens. This is life.
You know what? Oyoyo, we can't even. I think we have to agree. We have to agree to disagree here, because there's not even. I don't even want to discuss this further myself, because I'm even surprised that something like this is being discussed. How can husband and wife have separate rooms for what? I know, to me, it's not something.
Mommy, you have friends who are of other beliefs, right? Have you asked yourself, how do they cope? Don't their marriage work? Or don't you have any friend or anybody you know who practice other beliefs, and this is what they do? This is what is obtainable. And their marriage is still flourishing. Hey, welcome. Thank you so much. It happens.
If it's their belief and it works for them, fine. Maybe that their belief also forbids their men from going around chasing other women. So it forbids them from doing that. So it's not giving them any license to do anything like that. Fine. So when we look at this
religion permits them to marry multiple wives. It permits them to have multiple wives.
So that's totally different. That's totally different from us, or from me, who is an only wife and will not sleep in a separate room from my husband. I will never do that. That's my own opinion.
I respect your opinion, Mommy, and I understand where you're coming from. I know. And that is why I'm making this script for diverse opinion, because I know there are people who have not thought about it. And there are those, in case for those who feel, okay, this should be something I should try, give my marriage something new, something different, maybe to see if it's going to make my marriage wake up, pick up, or bring back the spark in it. It's a welcome idea. It is personally, when I met my husband, when I met my husband, he is of that opinion already, even before we met. And I was surprised that he's
let me tell you something, host. You're the one trying to encourage me to be more involved in the other room. Then I will now go and take a separate room now. What do you think will become of me?
No.
you, even in that separate bedroom, it makes it more inviting.
Which
When it's you,
inviting?
No.
he's
Am I
always
Listen,
not
seeing you.
decided to
That
go
is
to my
why.
basement and take a separate bedroom in the basement? That means we will never see each other until weekend.
no.
So
That
your
would
own,
make
if you are to
couples.
do it, I'll give you special class on how
That
Ah,
to
will
go
make
about it.
couples.
never.
That will make couples to be very
Okay.
distant from each other.
Very distant
We are
from each
preaching.
other.
We are preaching togetherness and people to do things together and to be there for each other to mingle. And obviously, you can have your spaces during the day when you maybe do your own thing, not in the night. In the night, husband
But
and
in the
wife
night
should
you're
be
sleeping,
together.
mommy. Would you talk show? Welcome. Thank you so much. Mommy, at
Oh,
night you are
Uju
sleeping.
is here.
Dina arahora, Dina arahora, that Dina arahora. So what business when you two are sleeping? You
Host,
don't know
I
what's
have a
going on.
question for you, host.
Okay.
Who gave you something drink today?
I don't know. I can't believe what I'm
Look,
hearing.
Honest, I just don't want to get upset because I'm already having headache, but I don't want to get upset.
Seriously.
Hmm.
There's no way you can convince me. You
you
cannot
see,
convince
would
me.
you say
Listen,
Uju
listen.
is here? Would you say
You can
husband and wife can have separate rooms?
you can none of you can convince or confuse me about this situation. No.
Mommy, try it. Mommy, I am here to
Really?
convince you and not to confuse you that separate
Really?
bedroom can be more romantic and sweet in marriage. Eh?
Huh.
No way. No
I
way.
beg us. Since you jump in
Uju,
and
what are
tell
you
us
talking
how that one
about?
is more romantic.
Uju,
Okay, Kay, we
Honestly,
have a
drop
man.
all
We have
your link.
another man here.
Drop
We have
all your
another
link.
man
Let's
here,
ask her,
Kay.
man. Let me hear what she's saying,
Let
Uju.
me drop the link here. Let me drop the link. We have
Sweet
another
pea should
man
come
here.
up here. Sweet
The
pea
link
should
is
come up.
there. Yes, so I've dropped the link. Kay says, my dad and my mom in Nigeria had separate rooms. In America, most people can't afford a 3-bedroom apartment. They had separate rooms. Look, it's sweet. See, that's what I'm saying.
And
This
she's
is
so
what I'm
excited talking
saying.
about this. How excited she
I
is.
can't believe it. Honestly.
Kay say, how do I know it's flourishing? Because I have a lot that are doing this and it's flourishing and they are so happy about it. That is how I
Guys,
know.
don't kill me.
Because before coming live today, I discussed with
Sister
a lot
Ju,
of people.
welcome. Welcome, Sister Ju. Let's hear
Welcome,
you.
Uju.
Sister Ju, let's hear you. Oh, you
You
Spice,
come
why
together
are you
and do
making my
other
people?
things, eh?
Why are you
Welcome,
making
my
my
queen.
people angry?
Welcome,
Why are
Wanyoma.
you
Welcome.
making
God bless you.
my big sis and Oyoyo watch up?
Hey.
All right,
Sorry.
Welcome.
let me share my own opinion, okay?
Yep.
Please go ahead.
Remember
Welcome, Kay. Mm-hmm.
when we discuss, we know what is ideal, what we do. That doesn't mean that is what is suitable for everyone. So
Exactly.
when we come to discuss, we need to come with that open mind. All right. When we were young, growing up, our parents had separate rooms. But at night, when they want to do, they go, to where they go
You
to do
see?
what they need to do.
And
So
their marriage
why does it have
lasted.
to be? Why
After
does it
that,
need to
they
be
go back.
that?
Okay, let me finish. After that, they go back. They have their own space.
Okay.
Sometimes it depends on the individual or the individuals. Some people like their space. I come
Thank
across
you.
couples a lot. I am, because of my profession, I've talked to married couples that have been married for 60 years, 50 years. You ask them things like this, So some people like their space. That is just them. It's not that they don't love each other. They just like their space.
Mm-mm.
And for that marriage to last, you must give them their space. We talk about mental health. Some people are OCDs. It is called obsessive, disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder. They are the way they want their things done. They cannot share a room with somebody. Does it mean they will not stay in that marriage? They have to, but they have to find a way to work things. So those people want their space. They like their things done in a particular way. When you go to their closet, they have it arranged in
Spicy.
a
There's no
particular
point
way.
jumping up.
Can I hug you?
Anybody
Sis
will say
Tuju,
to
can I hug
convince or
you?
confuse
When
you.
a spouse comes into that room, anybody comes to push or mess anything, it becomes a problem. So how can they function? Because let me tell you, when you come to marriage, it's not about one person. It's what do I do to make this work? So those
Thank you.
people can function effectively in separate
Mm.
rooms and they still have a very productive marriage. And another thing is when, okay, you're talking about health condition. There are some people that snore a lot. I was talking about sleep apnea the other day. That this, we discuss about other medical conditions, but sleep apnea is one medical condition people don't talk so much about. There are a couple that may be a deep snorer. The other person cannot sleep at night. It
Mm.
becomes a problem because without sleep, the person cannot function.
Thank you. I
When
said
it
it
comes to
here.
do the do, they can do the do. The other couple can go and sleep there. The other one can go and sleep
I
there.
said
Till
it.
that person with that health condition, that snoring problem, seeks help. And that is you use CPAP. Let's take, for instance, my husband can snore. And that's why I'm always by his side when we are sleeping. But I cannot sleep because of the snoring. And I kept telling him, honey, you need to go and see a doctor. This is not because your dad is not. Everybody in your family snores. No, you have sleep apnea. He didn't listen to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes at night I have to wake up and go to a separate room to sleep so that I can sleep and function the next day. You see what I'm saying?
How do I hug you a million times?
Because
Nemuzo,
without that, I
welcome. Thank you
cannot
so much. Before
function.
fight, how do
He's
I hug you a
sleeping,
million times? This
he's
is what I'm
sleeping.
saying. You can't function well.
Yeah, he's
That marriage will fall
sleeping
apart.
peacefully. He's sleeping peaceful, but I can't function because I can't sleep. I
Thank
can
you.
walk the next day. I'm just walking like a zombie. You see?
Ah,
But thank God he went and he sought help. And they gave him, he said, yes, honey. I said, I told you, honey. I
yeah.
told you you have sleep apnea. And now he's using
One,
the
your man.
CPAP. And sometimes he will tell me, okay. I'm like, are you okay? Yeah. I check up on him. We can sleep together, no problem. Do you understand? But what I'm trying to tell you guys is I understand it is an ideal thing for a couple to. There are some couple that don't like that touchy. There are people like that.
Mm-mm.
They need their
Mm-mm.
space. They still function. So
Mm.
what works for me may not work for another person. I believe in touchy. Okay, hold me. I hold. There's some couple that cannot do that. They'll tell you that. Are they
Thank
still
you.
married?
One, your
Yes.
man.
Do they have a productive marriage? Yes. But people
Thank
are
you.
different. And people, that's just what I want to talk about. It's not that it's not an ideal thing, but it doesn't work for
Yeah,
every
Don't
exactly.
go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Biko. Thank you very much. Let me welcome some persons here. K Business Podcast, thank you so much for joining us. He is a married man. I want to get his opinion. Nemuzo Wanyoma, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. All for
Thank
Health,
you.
welcome. Thank you so much. Zoe, welcome. Estelle, I really appreciate you all. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Share out this stream. Let's have more people come in here and come and see the beauty of separate bedroom. K Business, the floor is open to you.
How you doing? Sorry. Um,
Hi.
definitely great points from everybody on the panel. How you guys doing?
We're good.
Separate bedrooms. It can work for. It's not going to work for everybody based
Yeah.
on your
Uh-huh.
status, right?
Uh-huh.
Just like the lady said, Yuju, I
Yeah.
have a snoring problem, right? So when we had our first baby, I couldn't sleep in the room, right?
See?
So I had to leave the room to sleep in the living room.
Yeah.
Then we had a 2 bedroom apartment.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's say I didn't have a snoring problem,
Uh-huh.
and it's just a couple that have their first baby, second baby, third baby. That's not going to work. The separate rooms is not going to work for that couple because they live in a 2 bedroom apartment,
Very
and
true.
we live overseas. We live in America, so a 2 bedroom. Some families can't afford a 3-4 bedroom apartment. They have to probably buy a house, and you have
Yeah.
to get approved for a house. So
Yeah.
there's a different. There's always that background you have to look at. Like, can this family have two bedrooms for the husband and the wife? You know,
Exactly.
even one bedroom is not even enough for a couple because my wife got all her shoes, her clothes. You know, she takes up everything. So
True,
so
mommy,
now
welcome, ma.
so now we have to find a way to I have to find a way to build a closet where she can arrange most of her shoes and stuff so it can be balanced, but it's not balanced. One bedroom is definitely not enough for a couple, and like she said,
No.
sometimes couples want this separate space. My space is the basement in the house. That's where
See,
I go there with my
you need
computer.
that space.
My wife's space is the bedroom. That's where she wants to
Yeah,
watch her soap. So
you need
yes,
that
we do
space.
need our separate times. We need our space.
Yes.
Absolutely, we don't have to be on each other all the time.
Okay, sorry, I'm not
Now,
cutting out on you. I need to go down. I need to go down, but let me just say something quickly. You see,
Oh,
this discussion
Okay.
sure,
has gone the other way around now because of what you just said and what you are confirming now about sleep
yes.
apnea or snoring. Do you know?
Yes.
So it's now got a different perspective to it. It's no
Yes.
longer a case of I just need my space, and then when my husband wants, he can now come in, and then
No.
the price
Uh-uh.
will be different.
No.
So that's different. It's now turned to a different. Now I can agree with what they're saying.
No,
You see? So,
mommy, you were not here from the
hold on.
beginning when I was talking about this.
Okay,
You were not
Yeah.
here.
okay,
I narrated all this sleep
okay,
apnea
okay,
and
okay,
even my own
okay. No, no,
experience.
when there's specific reason like this, and they both decide. Look at what Udu said. The way she
Mm-hmm.
tried to support, and why she have to go to the other room because she needs to go to work in the morning. That's perfectly in order. But I didn't. Oh, yeah, I wasn't here in the beginning. I thought it was just like a thing that you have to do. And as I said
No,
before, I don't mind having my own room where I keep all my lady things and everything like that. But as for sleeping there, for me, it's a no-no. But that's when there's a problem, just like Kay mentioned and as Uju mentioned, that takes it out differently for me.
Yes.
So I'm
yeah.
going to about to say before I go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and
Thank you, Big
Thank
C.
you
At
so
least
much,
Big Sis is
mommy.
smiling now. You didn't make her angry again, my Big Sis, because I came to fight you.
Yeah,
If it fights, I get to fight you. I don't joke with my Big Sis, so
I'm smiling now because before I'm
okay.
thinking this is just
Mommy,
a normal
that's
thing.
because you
We
were
just
not
got
here from the
married.
beginning when I was listing
Okay.
different reasons. You only
Okay.
Okay.
came when I was talking about the sweet, the space own.
And another thing, listen, another thing is before I have to step down. I'm sorry, Kay. Just one more point.
Yeah, sorry,
You
Kay,
sure,
for
know,
interrupting
you
you. Yeah.
know, you know, women or ladies still in that childbearing age, when they have a baby, think about it. The
Mm,
baby will stay in the room normally with the mom. The husband,
correct,
mm.
just like the husband will have to find somewhere else. Think about it because he needs to function tomorrow. He needs to go to work.
Thank you.
The baby
yeah,
cannot be crying on his head when he's sleeping because the lady
Thank
might stay
you.
at home and take care. So the husband might look for another place to sleep so that he
correct.
can get enough sleep
So
because
like
it's
Mm,
not even fair.
I was saying, every family, their circumstances and their living arrangements are different
Are
from
different.
country to country.
Yes.
You know, like even some babies, you can put them in their own room, but they don't want to stay in their own room.
Not at
Some
all.
babies,
That happened to me.
yeah,
And it's
some
still
babies,
happening to me.
yeah,
And
you put them
pray
in
for
their own
God to
crib.
deliver me.
Yeah, you put them in their own crib, right? Like
Yes.
all my kids, you put them in their cribs. They don't want to sleep in the crib. They just want to
Not at
sleep on the
all.
bed. So
Not
you
at
can't
all.
have two grown adults on the same bed with a baby. So
True.
somebody got to go,
mm.
and which is the man.
Exactly.
You know,
Which is the
so I
man.
had to sleep. I had to go sleep on the sofa or sleep in the basement. At the meantime, because I know eventually these kids will grow, and I'll come
Yes.
back in my room and get my space. Right now, I'm back in
Exactly.
the room because my kids are grown, and I had
Uh-huh.
to buy something for my snoring to reduce my snore. So I had to buy something. So every time I sleep, I wear it.
Good
And I and
job,
I
Kay.
and we sleep on the
Good
same bed.
job.
So I still have to go to the doctor, though. I still have to go to the doctor. But it was
Yes.
something I purchased on Amazon that I just put in my mouth, and it reduced my snore, so my wife was able to sleep because it was
Please
bad. She
do
always have to
that.
wake me up, like, turn over,
Thank
put more
you.
pillows on your head, you know.
You
So
need to
Thank
see the
you.
doctor. They need to
And
yeah,
speak to you and
and
give
that
you a CPAP
obstructs her
machine.
sleep. In the
it
morning,
did.
she's angry, she's feeling so frustrated, she's feeling drained
Yes.
because she didn't get enough sleep.
Enough sleep. True.
Even with
These things can
the
even
baby will be
affect the
waking up. So I
relationship
couldn't.
between them.
So I couldn't stay in the room that much longer because of the baby, because the baby was waking up.
Yeah.
But once the baby process, once you guys have finished completing your baby making agendas, then you guys can figure out what you want to do with
Are
the
you
room.
done, babe?
Yeah.
I
Are
am done.
you
I'm a number
done?
3.
Are you done?
I'm
Yeah.
done.
Are
I'm
you
done.
done?
Okay.
Guys, I
All
have
right,
to
I'm gonna
stop
drop
here.
off. Thank you very
That,
much. I'm picking up
One
my
day,
kids.
see a doctor,
All
that
right.
please.
makes
That thing you
sense.
bought from Amazon, I know it's helping, but you need to see the doctor, okay? To
Yeah,
get
yeah,
Yes,
them to
yeah.
ma'am.
fit you with the right CPAP machine that you need, or
Yeah. The CPAP
BiPAP.
Yep.
machine
It
is very
depends,
important.
okay?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
righty.
All right. Take
Okay,
care,
Thank
ladies.
you so
I'll
much.
see you later.
We
Bye.
have not we
bye.
Okay.
have now we have now agreed to agree to some extent when there's an issue and there's need for that to happen. But
Yes.
when I got in, I thought it's just a case of this is the best thing to do. It will help in the market and things like that. To me, again,
No,
remember
it's not
all
the
we are
best thing
saying
to
here.
do.
All
It
we are
depends
saying
on
here
what works for the
is
couple.
personal opinion. So nobody should have to agree with each other, but it's just people sharing their opinion, and that's my own
Exactly.
opinion.
Yeah,
After all,
Yeah.
of
I
course,
remember
of course.
those days when I used to have my children, and I used to be in the room with my baby. But
Uh-huh.
now that you are talking about this, it's all coming back. But
Exactly.
because of just, oh yeah, you have your own room because for no particular reason. But now with these reasons that have been given, of course, that's very sensible thing to do. Once two of you
Yeah,
agree on it, this is the best thing to do. That's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever works for
yeah.
each person, but it has to be discussed, and then that's the reason for it, and that's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Exactly. When I preach, when I talk about marriage, yeah, there's something, every marriage is unique. It depends on what works for you. What
Yes.
works for you may not work for me. You see what I'm
No.
saying?
Yeah.
A couple
Yeah.
may feel very comfortable sharing separate rooms. They love it. When they
Yeah.
want to do the bang bang, they can go to the wife's room or go to the, as people do it. Some do it in the living room, some do it in the kitchen, they do it everywhere. So it depends on what works. See?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't tell
okay.
First,
Sister
welcome,
Ju,
I
Professor.
don't really
Oyoyo
tell
is back.
people.
Sister
No,
Ju,
no, no. Let me
I
finish.
do
No,
apologize.
let me
I was
land.
on the
Let me land.
phone.
Oh, yo.
I was on the phone when you were talking, so I'm going to rewatch that part. But see,
Okay.
when we got in here, the only
Uh,
thing Spicy was talking about, you just have to make the room look
Ah,
romantic,
Oyoyo,
look
that's not true.
playful,
Go and
look
rewatch this
this,
video.
look that,
I gave
look
a
that,
sample of my boyfriend who has
look this,
sleep
look
apnea and was
that.
snoring
The
very
man,
loud.
the man who knock you on the door, say, "Do you have an opening for me in your kingdom?"
no,
Exactly.
now spicy. It's not
What
that now. How
happened?
will it be
That
have
was
opening
when
in
I
your
came
kingdom?
in, and I'm
That
like, what
was
is
what
he
I
talking
heard.
about?
Now
And
both of you belong to that kingdom. Now, why you say, do you have opening in your kingdom? Wait now. Now both of you there for that
That
kingdom
was
now.
what got me
Ah,
when I came in initially.
oh, is that what you had? Mbano
yeah,
for spice.
she was just giving us, reasons that can't make sense. You can't even add one and
But
one
no,
together.
I was giving several reasons. You only wanted to pick the one your brain picked. Yeah, I was giving, and I
Hmm.
could give a sample of a boyfriend I would have married, but because of this snoring thing, I couldn't sleep in the same bedroom. I had to
The
go to
man needed
another
to go
bedroom.
see a doctor. I told you the man need medical help
But
to
is
get
it everybody
the
before the doctor thing? Before the doctor thing, at least. So if somebody that already has a separate bedroom, at least the
Yeah,
wife, okay, before the man will go and see a doctor, what happens to the
yeah.
woman? She should
But
continue having sleep
even
problems.
when you went to the guest room, did you still not hear the noise? You said you
I
still heard
heard,
the
but at
noise.
least I could cover my
Yeah.
ear without
And see.
embarrassing him. I could
I
cover my
get
ear
Yeah,
it.
it
without
can be
him
very
knowing it.
no. It can be very frustrating.
The
I had
only thing I
somebody
will
Yeah,
say
it
here,
was.
I will
I
not
had somebody say
encourage
one
that.
time.
Will a sister here, our Nigerian sister, in
Mhm.
fact, an Anambra sister, she lost
Mhm.
her husband. She's a physician, for crying
Mhm.
out loud.
Yeah.
She lost her husband because they've been sleeping in separate room for years.
It
Their
is
kids
not
are not even
because.
there.
Don't say because.
Don't say
Oyoyo,
No,
it
he
is
because.
could
not
have
No,
been
no, no.
because.
Don't
The man
use
would
that.
have died
no,
still.
he could have been saved. It was cardiac
How?
arrest. He could have been saved. They could
How?
have
How?
called
The woman is
ambulance.
sleeping. How will she save the
By
man
the
who
time
died in
the
the sleep?
ambulance got there, the man was dead for over 2 hours. What are we
Oh,
talking
But she
about?
was sleeping.
do you know
Who's
my
sleeping?
let me tell you, do you know my dad died while in the same bedroom with my mom? They were sleeping together.
Okay.
My mom didn't even know.
I
My
mentioned
dad
my mom
passed
died.
off.
My father didn't know. on the
So
same
you're
bed.
speaking of my mother is like, oh,
Could you, that one is, there are different ways people pass. Yeah. Some people struggle first before. So that what we're saying is that if it doesn't mean that if you're with the person that it will
no, I
not happen.
understand.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I understand.
So,
Okay, that he's finding out the way, but don't say the man died because they were not sleeping in. Couple can sleep in separate rooms. That's okay. Do you understand? Anything can happen. People can die anywhere, even at work or
Anytime.
whatever. But it's not blaming the woman because they're sleeping in.
The woman was the one blaming herself. That was one of her biggest tears. That was her cry. That if she had been in the same bedroom with the husband, maybe she could have saved him. That she's a physician. At least she knows what to do as a physician.
Okay, if she's the one blaming herself, all right, then she should have. Why was she?
I understand the people died. I remember when my in-law died, my auntie's husband. He died at 98. Before he died, he asked the wife. They were, getting some fresh air outside, as they've done that for many years in marriage. They were married for over 75 years. So that particular time, he just asked the wife, "Go get me water." The woman said, see water on the table. And I said, "No, I just want another water." By the time the woman went inside to get another water and came back, the man had gone. Because he didn't want the wife to see him struggle. You understand? This happened many years ago, but that was how he chose to pass. So I understand that, but the issue of cardiac arrest, is something that if you have
I understand that. I understand where she's coming from. But she should have made that. Why didn't she? Why didn't they stay in the same room? Why?
I have no idea.
Why were they sleeping apart?
Yeah, I have no idea.
So, sorry, ladies. Let me welcome some persons here. Professor Lifestyle, welcome. The board fights, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Please, guys, as you come in, give me a thumbs up and share out the stream. True Mamle, welcome, ma. Thank you so much. See, you see this passing of 18 that we are talking about. I gave an example. I said, when my mom, Professor, you are in the right place. Don't worry. We are only trying to initiate and introduce more people into separate bedroom arrangement. It's the Victorian style.
Did you hear her now? Did you hear her? Sister, this was how we came.
So
this was how we came.
That's when we came. That's what we were saying.
We're not coming into now Sister Ju came here and explained reasons, and even explains reason, but your own reason is quite different.
So different.
How can you? Okay, look at what Nemuzo wrote here. Nemuzo says she did talk about her ex with snoring problems. That was when I was giving an example.
Is an example of you talking about, yes, that's not the reason why you say you want to initiate more women to modern way of living.
You are choosing what you want to hear tonight because you don't want to have an empty room. That your empty room, we are going to arrange it together. You are moving into a separate bedroom. And what are you doing in the bedroom? Are you utilizing the bedroom with Odogu? Are you?
Oyoyo is not ready for other room.
Are you utilizing the bedroom with Odogu?
You want to seal the place if you send it to another room.
Oyoyo, we are going to rearrange one room for you. See that bedroom that is wasted? We're going to, because then we have to let us even try that one, because my mission here is to spice up as many marriages as possible.
Let me tell you.
And not spicing it up by doing that.
She wants to close that Jerusalem. You want to
let me tell you something. If you're saying if you're saying, oh, this is my castle, when he wants to come, he has to knock. Forget it. He won't knock. He won't knock. He finds something else and that'll be satisfying him.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you.
No, you don't understand. See, look, it's not in the place of locking him up. It's in a place of making something, like making your marriage more interesting. You're not locking him out, but you want your husband to hunt for you. Men are natural hunters. You want him to hunt. You want to entice him into your chamber, into your inner chamber. You don't throw it open to him all the time. Let him hunt for it. Keep the chamber locked and let the king knock and beg the queen for some openings. Come on.
Are you hearing her now?
Hey.
Are you hearing her?
I was hearing, and that's what
when your bedroom, Lucy inside, welcome. Thank you so much. Lucy,
I
the link
beg,
is there.
ladies,
Whoever wants to
listen.
come up, Biko, jump on it. Lucy,
I
welcome.
beg,
How many
ladies,
of them
listen. Not every man,
people who are already
not
have already
everyone.
are outside who come and say, "Are you ready for me?" I'm this and
Exactly.
that. Who is doing that one? That will
No,
cause more problems.
young people. See, there's a man that posted on Instagram today. He got married 4 days already. In fact, 4 days, the wife was already humping on another man. Let me tell you, if you see these young marriages need to be safe, people have stopped doing interesting and enticing things. That is why marriage is becoming boring. It's becoming boring because couples are not even going out of their way to make it more interesting and exciting.
Yes.
You're going to live with this same person every day for years. So you need to go, you need to be creative. You need to think about things that will spice it up, things that will make your husband always look at you from a different light, from a different angle.
Now,
Be mysterious.
Wait, it's
Be
spice.
a mysterious wife.
Spice my own. I need vacation. Okay. When I'm in double vacation and I want to go to an island, those are the things that will be spicing up, not separate bedroom. What are we talking about?
It's not everybody that can afford that vacation. In your bedroom, you can actually have a vacation. You can create a hotel.
Permanent vacation.
You can create a hotel in your room. That's your special room becomes a vacation place for your husband because you are making it more inviting. You are making it more sexy. It's like if he's going to meet a side chick, and who is the side chick? It is still wife. You become the he's finding a side chick in you. Hey,
my spicy. Listen, we're not going to agree on this, but your own particular point. But did you see what you said and what K said, and about snoring? That can be a big issue in marriage.
It's not only the reason. Snoring is not only the reason. There are so many reasons, mommy. Snoring is not only the reason.
Part of it. It's not the only reason, but if there's anything similar that would have just been raised, fine. But if it's just this idea of you talking, of making it for him to come and knock, and for this to happen and that to happen.
Mommy, this is very important in marriage. It's the most important thing. Mommy, the most important thing. People like Oyoyo, they need to hear this other aspect. It is the most important thing.
Can I make confession here? Can I make confession? See, host,
confess, I will forgive you your sin.
To go and take another room, just forget that bedroom matter. I don't end. That will be the end. Because the moment I get to that private room, it becomes my room. Don't even come and knock and bother me. Don't even
for what?
That is it.
Now you go come scatter the whole thing now. Separate bedroom that has been very interesting. You come and scatter it.
It's not interested in anything. You have finally given me permanent separation in my own house.
Please don't go. It is not for people like you.
Now
it is not for people like you.
You want to spice it up.
Whoever
29 got job.
Whoever let them do. If you can work out for you, all we want is a happy and a successful marriage. If it's working for you, do. But I'm not going to advocate it to anybody unless there's a reason, like some of the ones just given or such like. Yeah. Okay then. Bye.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. I think I've made my point.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This daughter of yours down. Thank you.
If you think Onwadia, your husband should be hunting you like antelope, my dear.
He have to buy because when he was toasting me, he was hunting me. And I was being on the shakara. So
they'll tell me time.
Now that I'm married, it has to continue. Now that I'm married, it has to continue.
No, he'll be worrying you. Of course, he'll be. But there'll come a time when a hunter will just get tired and say, "I beg, the antelope, you can go."
He hunts and gets what he wants. A hunter that goes to the forest, No, a hunter that goes to the forest, hunts and catches a bushmeat. We want to go back tomorrow. So when he hunts and he hunts a beautiful wife, he will always come back. That's the bait.
And hunt.
It's the bait.
You're a beautiful wife, but let me tell you, all men don't have that patience too. I beg. Do what works for your marriage, I beg. Not every man.
Those men are not ready to work a little bit. See, sometimes these men, they want a little bit of work. When you throw it to them all the time, Now, you see finish go enter. That is why in a relationship, no, sometimes you make him work for it. And if he's working for it, he's finding value for it. The more he works a little bit for it, the more value that is added to that thing. But if he's always thrown in his face, every night he wakes up, he's touching empty bum bum. He will wake up, no pants on your bum bum. He will just climb. But sometimes if he has to get up, he will need to think about a line he's gonna use for me to open the door for him. And he needs to use the right word. So when he uses the right word, that's the password. I'll let him in. Now let us give this man work. Let's give them work.
If it works for you, good luck to you.
Good luck. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, that will be permanent vacation.
Okay, guys. All right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to calm this whole thing down. Thank you so much.
Stay blessed. Bye.
Stay blessed, Wanyoma. God bless you. Oh, yo. So it's not me and you, Apamona get here today. It's me and you. Better go and look for rapper and tie your waist. It's me and you now. Look for rapper. I'm ready for you. With wrong password, you will not let him in. If he's not using the right, see, let's see. Let's just look at this thing. We've talked about the one of health, and then we're talking about how to make it more romantic. You see, when I was saying men and are hunters, sometimes they just want something new. They want to be babies. They want to be all. So you give it to them, give them that varieties. Make them want you, make them crave, make them look for, wondering what are you putting on behind closed doors. Or when you open the door and see you. Sometimes let him imagine things before coming in. Aside the health thing, aside the health issues. And then I was talking about light on and light off. Some people, there is nothing. I talked about a friend of mine who never sleeps with light off. For someone like that, are you going to force her to sleep with light off? They will be having issues. So she can be in her bedroom with lights on and enjoy her sleep after all the kerewa, after all the doing and doings, after chopping cucumber, hug, sweet kiss, smooch, do everything. She retires back to her room with her light on. Okwana hair say, "He sweet you, he sweet me." All of us will sleep in peace, peacefully, not in peace, because we'll sleep peacefully. But when the man wants light off and the woman wants light on, are they not going to be having issues? These are two people. Remember, marriage doesn't mean that you have to change who you are totally. You are still an individual before you got married. So at least that thing, there is nothing you can do about it. Why don't you allow the woman have her way? Why you have your way? If you can't afford it, if you can't provide that, it stops you. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. And there are people who like reading at night before they sleep. This is the last thing they do before they sleep. They want to read a few lines with the bedside lamp on. And with that light flickering, some people don't like it. Another thing is, me personally, I'm a light sleeper. If I'm sleeping, you wake up. Once my husband gets up from the bed, I'm awake. The moment he gets up, I'm awake. I'm a light sleeper. And I also find it difficult going back to sleep. So imagine how many women who deal with this, or how many men who deal with this. They are light sleepers, and they will wake up, they are up. They've lost that sleep. It can affect one mentally. So if you can afford it, why don't you avoid having that mental crisis by just providing the separate bedroom? After all, you need is to sleep, or it's just to sleep. When you're sleeping, I'm sleeping. We don't know what is going on. We do the care and finish. Everybody goes to sleep. We wake up in the morning, "Hey, sweetheart, hope you slept well." Yeah, I did. And then some night, the man can just decide to want a different feel. He just wants that pampering from his queen. He comes into her inner chamber, into her sanctuary, comes to lay his head there, come to relax. Enjoying the fragrance from the, special, from the unique white room. The wife already made the room unique with special candle, scented candles everywhere. The man wants something like that. Let him feel like he's with a side chicky. Give that to him if you can afford it. Her lighting is totally different.
Please, he should not feel like he's with a side chick. Please, he should feel like he should feel like a married man. Okay, This
A
side chick,
lot of men want to
we
feel
are
like they
giving
are
them,
still
we are
dating
giving
you,
them
that
so
they are
much
their girlfriend.
prominence. Giving them so much prominence. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't feel like he's with a side chick. Let them be seeing his wife.
He's feeling
As
like
my
he's with,
wife, my
like he's
one
with,
and
so
only.
okay, fine. That one bites you for body. Okay, let him feel like he's with a new woman. Or
Which new
Togoge.
woman?
Let
Every
him feel
day
like
I'm
he's
a
with
new
a
woman.
new woman.
Every day
Something
I
new
wake up, I
daily.
should be. He should feel
Something
like he's
new.
with his wife before my throat
He,
will bite
he
again.
should feel like you are new. Like he just, like this is a relationship. When you are in a relationship, you don't live with your boyfriend. You come and visit, you do sleepover sometimes. Sometimes he comes to your house and sleeps. It makes it enticing. But the moment you carry your kaya as a girlfriend, you start living with your boyfriend, see finish will enter. That is what we are trying to stay in marriage, so that see finish will not enter. Some days you just want to be all by yourself. When you're having that mood, you want to be on your by
finish, you
yourself.
always enter. The thing is that bonding in marriages, at some point in the course of the living together as husband and wife, you guys start thinking together. You guys start behaving alike. You guys start reasoning together, seeing each other as one. So I don't know.
Most people bonding, and most people, the marriages we have today, are they bonding? Are they not living in the same bedroom? Where is the bonding there? It is this seed finish that is costing it.
People are still
It is this seed finish that is costing it.
It's not still finished. There are so many things that could be challenging in a marriage. There are so many things. It's not just say finished.
One of it is the moment people get married, they feel like I have arrived. I'm coming to take over everything. They strip you of your freedom, strip you of your privacy, on everything.
Host, do you know in the US here, number one cause of problem in marriages is not even close to see finish. Number one cause of problems in marriage is finance. Sister Ju did a video about finance in marriage. That's where we should be talking about. That's what causes a lot of havoc. Yes, in marriages. Finance.
Can I shock you? You are saying that is where we should focus. Most problems are from the bedroom. Most problem, I put it to you, are from the bedroom. Men going out to look for side chick is not because of finance. They've got the money to throw away. It is because they're looking for something different. It is bedroom matter that is crashing marriages. Hello, that man kissing a girlfriend, and then the wife is looking. The wife is the boyfriend. It is bedroom matter.
I'm talking about in the US. Okay, the
US is not the only country.
Wait, that's what I'm talking about. I can talk about where I have statistics. The rate, finance, money. He's trying to control my money. He's not contributing enough. I'm the one making
no greed in America and greed. Greedy. Women want to take over their husband's asset. They want to take over. They want divorce so that they can take over.
It's not greed. When Sister
greedy. All greed in America. All greed in America. You married 3 years. You want to divorce so that you can have 50% or 50% of the man's asset.
I'm not even talking about those separating or being in or going through divorce. I'm talking about the common problems they have. Common problems. When she made in her video, I can't even remember if it was a slash more video, talking about finance in marriage, that every woman should find something doing so that you can also contribute. And if it's the other way around, the man should find something to do to contribute. That is number one.
Nobody's disputing that.
That is number one, will I say, leading factor in marriage, whatever, you can think about.
That is in America. In Nigeria and some other African countries, number one is bedroom matter. Number one is bedroom matter.
Most of them might be going through financial problems. Instead of them to figure out how to discuss it with the wife, they will carry it to their parlor.
It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing. Both the rich and the poor are having this same problem. Both the rich, the very rich and the very poor.
The very rich, they are not complaining about finances. They are complaining about finances in big terms. You understand? In huge amounts.
That's what I'm saying. Both the rich and the poor are having this problem I'm talking about here. It is not financial matter. It is because either one person is not satisfying the other, or one person is being stingy with his or her body, or one person is keeping multiple side chicks out there, or the woman is keeping a multiple side cop out there.
You just say something.
They both have money. They're both working. They're both financially stable.
Stingy with her body, and you want them to take separate rooms. right?
That is what I'm saying. That is why bedroom matter is my assignment here. Let those who can do the financial matter go and do it. Me, my mission here is to sort out the major problem, which is bedroom matter. That is my calling here. Let those who have the strength to treat the financial matter, treat it properly, and in fact, because any problem in marriage should be treated. Any problem, both finances, both bedroom matter, religion, we have different pastors and different people in different fields that will handle that. As for Spicy Queen here, the bedroom matter that is causing divorce and bringing separation in marriage, that is what I'm treating. And this one, separate bedroom, people need to learn to give themselves space. Give themselves space, a breathing space. Every time, one bed. Sometimes try the other bed. Try different style. Try different actions. Utilize the entire rooms there in the house. Utilize them. So that you will not be boring. A man will not have a reason to say, "Nah, don't tire for this pound again." You see why men always say, "I want fruit salad." They want fruit salad because they want a different taste. So give them that different taste.
Host, look at what Sister Uju wrote.
Uju is back. Would you want to come and finish me? She's back.
Yes, look at what she wrote. We talk about kerewa. There are couples living happily together without kerewa, and that is the truth. That is the truth.
How many of them, if you may say, how many, please?
I don't know the statistics.
How many?
But what she said.
Let me tell you.
How many? The percentage is very little.
Let me tell you.
Percentage is very little.
Okay.
It is either one person is collecting and pretending outside. One person is collecting and pretending outside. Let us not deceive ourselves. One person is collecting outside and they are pretending that they are living happily.
Let me tell you.
For the reason why people come together is for companionship, procreation, kerewa. Okay. Yes, these are the reasons people come together as a couple.
All right. Okay, let me talk. Can I talk?
Okay, welcome, Queen.
Thank you, my queen. Your body, they sweet you because you're young and your body is just blah, 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 blah.
If you say I'm young, there are people in my age, of my age, that are already feeling old. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 40s.
You look good.
Yeah.
You look good. Okay, let me talk.
I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, that's the reason. Kerewa is important. But my dear, let me open your eyes. There are people that start off like that, but things happen. Remember when we say marriage for better, for worse, we make that vow to love and to cherish in sickness and in health. There are people with time as they get older, especially maybe man or woman, something happens. Some of them will have prostate issues. Like, we don't talk about these things a lot. Our men have prostate issues.
Yes.
And some of them, after they undergo that prostatectomy, let me not bite my tongue, is an excision of the prostate. They cannot function in that area.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Does that mean their wives should leave them, divorce them? No, they still stay.
No.
Exactly,
no.
Because there are other ways. You see what I'm saying? There are other ways to satisfy and to, keep in that relationship.
And that is why I'm here. Yeah. Bringing out those other ways when it can no longer function.
Yeah.
I treat that one as well.
And another one is people with debilitating medical condition, like people with chronic back pain.
Yeah.
Especially a man or a woman. They may not function in that area anymore. So when we talk about kerewa is is important in marriage, but it's not the most important thing in marriage. Companionship is the most important thing.
Yeah.
There are some family. Okay. And as you get older, there are some people with low libido. They cannot function. And these medical conditions we're talking about, some antihypertensive medications can cause low libido. People with high blood pressure, diabetes.
We know.
They cannot function in that area. And for a man, you do know what it does to a man. Do you understand? That will stand.
We know.
And all of a sudden he's not standing. So that's why I want to just, point these things out, because people are watching and people will be shaking their heads. Kerewa is not the most important thing.
See, Sister Uju, The reason where every day I do live stream and I treat different topic. I cannot come one day and treat all the topic.
No,
Okay?
I understand.
I have different
understand.
topics. Now on today, this is what I'm treating. And when you talk about for those who cannot function, when it gets to that point, I mean, I treat different ways you can actually make it. If you think it is not important, a lot of men who are cheating out there will not be out there cheating on their wives if you think it's not important. A lot of women who are busy defiling their marital bed will not be out there defiling their marital bed.
No. I'm not
Something went
not
wrong.
important. I'm not saying that it's not important. It is important in marriage. It is not the most important in marriage, because what I'm trying to
what
tell you
is the most important? Everything these are ingredients. If one is missing, it's not complete. If you are cooking, you have salt, you have maggi, you have oil, you want to cook a particular meal. If one ingredient is not available, that recipe is not complete. So this is a part and it's very important and we cannot remove it.
Exactly.
We cannot, because
I'm telling you that there are some soup that because of health issue, you have to remove something like oil. Is oil not important?
When it gets to that, you chop off and salad, you know that yes, you don't need oil in this soup.
So that's
you know you don't need oil. But when you sister, you see my problem here with most women, the ingredient is complete. They by themselves will remove the most important thing and keep it out there. Not because it's not important for that recipe. They know. For reasons best known to them.
Yeah. I don't think you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not saying that it's not important. I'm saying that some marriage can survive without it. And they're surviving without it. I come across couple a lot, like I said.
But throughout the lifetime, I want to understand something. Throughout the lifetime.
No, she was giving an example that things could happen to people, in the course of the marriage.
Yes.
Before those things happen.
Maybe
was it not important to them?
It's still important, even in their health condition. So they know they can't be able to do anything at this time. They devise other means to get satisfaction.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? We're not saying that it's not important. They know it's important. But they can still thrive and survive and have a happy marriage.
Fine. The same way with finances that you're talking about, there are people who are contented with what they have. What you call financial matter may not be a financial matter for another person. It may not be a financial problem for another person because they are just okay with the way they are. My own is before when you find yourself in marriage.
Let me say something here when it comes to finance. Sister Ju is in the US. I'm in the US. Leave that matter. It's not Kerewa that is our problem.
The US is one part of the world now. We're talking about other parts of the world.
We're not even talking. Let's even forget that. We are talking about the practicality of the thing. The thing we know, we see, we try to intervene. That is the problem here. Our sisters, our brothers here, our community here. That is the main problem. Why do you think they use we go to the people all up and down? I brought you into this one. You're taking all my money. Why?
And because of that finance, they have separate
money. Greed. That is why I mentioned that greed. Greed. A man brings a woman, he wants her to come and work like Jackie, and he's taking her paycheck. It's greed.
It's not just greed.
It's not greed.
It's not greed. People don't get it. It's not greed.
So what is it?
I really wish that people could at least.
I want to understand what it means. If it's not greed that a man wants to be taking a woman's paycheck because he brought her into the country, what is it?
No, that's the story that, or rather the picture that is being painted. It's not that way. It's not that way. This thing is still boils down to breaking communication, on not understanding each other. That is where the problem starts building up. And then the next thing will be finance. And the next thing is that I'm contributing more, you're contributing less. That is where the problem is. It's not even taking somebody's money. I'm contributing more. The mortgage is on my head, grocery is on my head, insurance is on my head, and you're there telling me that you're doing this. No,
there are a lot of factors. It's not just finance. There are a lot of factors. There are a lot of factors. And this one too, Kere Wamata, he stand on top the table, gidigba.
No,
that is why so many marriages don't crash. He stand on top the mat, on top this table, gidigbam. That is why some people, when they go for divorce, they make sure they drain the man because of infidelity. What brought about infidelity? The man is looking for kerewa outside.
What did Olufunke write?
Look what Olufunke wrote. Just read it.
No,
the only thing that can make me have separate room is when I finally have those designer shoes and bags that I will now call my carpenter to make shelf like the one where they Kim Kardashian house.
There's something she wrote again.
You see, that's why you will not need a separate bedroom to hang your designer's handbags and shoes. You want them to be looking beautiful.
One she wrote. There's another one.
Read what she wrote.
Okay, let me see.
Read what she wrote.
She said, well, I'm looking for the other one. She said, okay, if they give me 1 million and Kerewa this night, I will choose money with the present life where I get now. Kerewa don't help me. Because you don't need them now. There are people with that money. Do you know? Can I shock you guys? There are people sitting on billions, but they are looking for Kerewa.
Do you know some men will tell you
they have to buy it?
Let me tell you. Do you know some men will tell you marriage is not all about sex? They want intelligent women. They'll tell you
honestly
whatever you give them.
So if you have it all, what is wrong with you having it all? What is wrong with you having it all? Having an intelligent woman who will equally satisfy you and give you what you want. Or you want intelligent woman, but you go to a call girl. You get an intelligent woman, but you are outside looking for 5G.
Let me tell
you have an intelligent woman, but the man is busy with some little girls outside.
Okay,
with your intelligence at home.
Host, listen, let me tell you something. There was a woman that said, I cried when I read that post. She said she gave Kerewa to her husband, every style, everything. The man still left her. Let me tell you one thing. Let me finish. Host, allow people to talk. He gave everything. He gave all the styles in the world. He did everything. The man still left her.
Man will go leave you,
women. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't understand. That's why I tell people, know what works for your marriage. Know what your husband likes.
Yes.
Some people are not so much. I'm telling you guys the gospel truth. Kerewa is important. Yeah. But some people are not so much into that Kerewa.
They are not into it, but we hear about infidelity, crashing marriage, left, right, and center every day. What is the problem?
That's what I'm trying to say. Not every marriage is crashed with infidelity.
Yeah.
Majority we hear today. There's a story you will treat soon. What is the problem? The woman is cheating, the man is cheating. What is the problem?
So what will you
majority? Can you look back at marriages that have crashed recently and tell me if most of them is not as a result of infidelity?
See, host, when we look about those stories about infidelity and marriage crash, if you look at it, just take it back to Africa. If you're coming to the US and talking about marriage crashing with infidelity, they will tell you who does infidelity, who can help. That's what the woman will tell you. That's what
even in that America, you know, even in America, you know how many women who have divorced their husband because of catching them with another woman because of suspicion of infidelity. In America,
when I
you can carry one from morning till night.
Let it be relatable. In our community here, nobody get time for all of that.
That is for you people. Maybe your community, it is finance that is the problem. But majority.
She lives very far from where I live. She's talking about the same thing. If you ask a woman in California, she will tell you the same thing. If you ask another in Houston, she will tell you the same thing. We know what we are talking about.
She will tell you what.
For those women who want the kerewa and they are enjoying it and their husbands are going out, can they please come and listen to me because it's very important to them. Finance is not their problem.
Let me tell
what is their problem is kerewa matter.
Host, let me tell you one thing. Can you listen a little bit?
I'm listening to you.
It's not that the women are not giving their husbands kerewa. A cheating man is a cheating man. They have a problem. Some of them have addiction to that kerewa.
Mm-hmm.
A woman can give the husband 10 times a day.
A day. And he will
cheating
still
man
get out
is
and
a
cheat.
cheating man. They have a
The
problem.
bottom line is the man is cheating, isn't it? Whether the wife gives it to him or not, he's cheating, isn't it?
Is a problem. Then don't
He's
tell
looking
the
for it outside.
But what I'm telling
Even
you,
if the
stop
wife gives
blaming
him
the
100,
woman that the
he's
woman
looking
is
for
not
it
the one
outside.
doing what she's supposed to do. The woman is doing that. There are some men you cannot change.
Please, yeah.
There are some men that it is an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So stop blaming women. You have to do this and paint this so that
nobody is blaming. You see, that is the problem. We're diverting from the discussion. Nobody's blaming any woman here for not being able to give to the husband well. That is the reason why the man is cheating. I am not here blaming any woman. I'm only encouraging women to do things that will spice up and make their marriage more.
Why not tell
to make their marriage have more spice, like something more interesting.
Very
Mine
good.
is to encourage build a marriage. It's not only when it's terrible.
You're doing a great job. And another thing is just to voice out again for these men to seek help. Some of them need serious help. They don't realize it. They don't know that something called kerewa addiction. Lots of them are going through it. They don't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
That is
a
something
lot of them have this problem because of addiction. Some of them maybe have been addicted to pornography and all that, and it messed up their sexual life.
Thank you. Now you're talking.
But that is not the topic I'm treating today. It is not the topic I'm treating today.
I don't know how
when I'm treating the topic, I analyze it. When I'm treating that topic, I analyze it. But that is not what I'm treating today.
All right, Coach, you're doing a great job. Okay, thank you so much. I gotta go. But
thank you. When we get there, we're gonna treat that one too.
Sometimes they don't realize that a woman will be killing herself, doing up and down, doing lose your leg, monkey style, baboon style,
monkey and zebra style.
The man will still be not knowing the guy has a serious problem going. They'll tell her, "Oh, have you tried this other style? Which one is that? Is it baboon style? Ah, my God."
There are some who can't even get it up. There are some who can't even get it up. Their own is not even addiction. They can't get it up. Or only 5 minutes, a bit 2 minutes, they're already breathing hard.
Hey,
we are coming for them.
No, I'm running from this one because sorry,
we are coming for them. 2 minutes. And then you can lizard. But that is the truth. There are those, as we are dealing with those who are hyper, those who are too addicted. We're also dealing with those who cannot even get it up. They can't perform more than 1 minute. They are out there.
Honestly, what is is a big point. Honestly, because some of these people, they are addicted to this, and you can't help them no matter how you try.
Yeah.
When I came newly here, I noticed one girl. Each time we go for a function, she's always very guarded somehow. If her husband is trying to go and dance with someone, she will just go and take her husband over so that I don't get to dance with her husband. And I went home. I started asking my husband, who was that man? And the man, my husband started explaining to me. Eventually, it happened that the girl that was trying to dance with the husband used to be the husband's girlfriend. You understand? And he didn't marry that one. He went to Nigeria and married a girl, brought the girl. But he was still, going to see the other one. So that is just it. To me, I'm a strong advocate of 1 bedroom for couples, especially when you're still in the early stage of marriage. If you're still 1 to 5 years, please do not get a separate room. Even if you have the opportunity of having all the rooms in this world, let it be where you keep your clothes, where you keep your shoes, your bags, and all of that. But make sure every night you sleep with your husband in the same bedroom.
Every night.
Whether carry well or no carry well, sleep
every night.
Mhm.
Anyways, that's your opinion, Sharp. Me
Yeah.
personally, I still feel there is no harm. Okay, and in fact, it makes it even beautify it the more if you try to have your own special sanctuary called your room, where your husband will have to visit from time to time, and you equally can always go to your husband's bedroom, and so that when you need your time alone, you can have it without having to be on each other's nose every second of the day. And then for those who have sleeping problems, this is something very, very good for them. Instead of causing another person discomfort because you're married, why don't you create a more comfortable map out something more comfortable, that at the end of the day you two are going to get a beautiful night rest. There are those who cannot get good sleep today because they're still in the same bedroom. They can't complain. They don't even have the mouth to talk. It's sad. They can't even complain that your snoring is not giving me enough sleep. It's causing me, is depriving me of beautiful sleep. They can't talk. They can't say it, unfortunately. But if they have another room, the woman can decide, okay, can I be sleeping in this room? Like, you still have time to have all the fun, cuddle, do everything you want. But that moment you're falling asleep, you can decide, like, oh, let me go and sleep. There are those who don't like touching body. The moment you're done making love, this is their nature, and you can't take it away from them, marriage or not. The moment they are done, they've done the cuddling, they just want to sleep without your body touching them. For them, this is really inviting. And for those who of other religious belief, who know that this for them, it has spiritual implication, especially when a woman is on her monthly flow. She cannot be on the same bed with her husband until after purification. This is a welcome idea. And I know they have been, these people understand it. So their marriage has been waxing strong. It has been lasting strong. It has been lasting long and waxing stronger. So I commend them. And I personally, somebody was asking me in the chat, do I have a separate bedroom? Do you want to find out? Come to my house to know if I have an extra room where I keep my handbags, my clothes, my everything. It's all feminine and inviting and enticing. For me, it is the spiritual implication there. Spiritual benefit is there. The romantic benefit is there. The health benefit is also there. I don't see any disadvantage in it personally. As I'm looking at it like this, separate bedroom, I don't see any disadvantage in it at all. Rather, all I see is the beauty in it. Thank you so much, Kwanyoma. We've been here 2 hours, over 2 hours. Thank you.
Also, I'll be stepping down, but I will say
Okay.
before I step down, I don't advocate for that, especially when your marriage is very young and you're still studying each other, trying to understand each other. Even if you have all the space like I did when I came here, it was just me, my husband, and 5 bedrooms. Okay, so I took that thing. Okay, this room is going to be. I keep my shoes there, keep this, and most times I started sleeping there. Before you know it, babies started coming and all of that, and then before I know it, I started getting more attached with my kid than my husband.
You allowed it. You are the one that caused it, because there are many people, millions living here, who are doing the same thing, and they didn't allow it affect them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you balancing everything.
If it works for them, that's fine. Okay. If it works for them, but it didn't work for me. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that it did not work for me, because if it had worked for me at that time, the way I'm feeling
she's
now,
glad it didn't work for her.
I'm glad it didn't work out for me at that time, because by now that means a permanent separation while we still live in the same house.
Don't worry. We need to look at one of those rooms there and fix it up. We're gonna fix it up. We'll do something about it and make it more inviting.
You're welcome to come and do makeover. Everything you want to do, you're welcome.
I'm coming for Christmas. I'm coming to personally fix one of those rooms.
Please come. I need a gossip partner right now.
If you see me in US December, what are you gonna do?
You're not going back. I'll tell Mr. Colonel to give you extra 1 month. You'll be shooting your video from here. I will tell you returning February 13th so that you can do.
Even my girls won't let me go.
No, you return February 13th so that you guys can do Valentine together.
Body, I go tired now. Why are you like this now? You don't have
By
joy.
the time you do my state, no, see, by the time you do my state, 3 weeks, Atlanta 2 weeks, Dallas 2 weeks. That's it. Think about it.
Chai.
Yeah, three
You are
states.
so sweet, Wanyoma. God bless you.
Thank you for having me. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Mommy Fechi. Thank you,
Wow,
Uju
what a
Professor.
day. What a
Thank
heated
you,
argument today.
Tanya. Tanya, God bless you. A proud mixed child. God bless you. All of it. I know Lufunke, my baby sister. Thank you
And
so much.
Rose Ehuju,
Rose,
honestly.
yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'll be taking my leave for you to continue and round up. Have an amazing evening.
Thank you, and you too. Have an amazing weekend.
Thank you.
Hey, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Whoa, what a day. It's been an interesting one. So it's not left for you to decide. But if you're making a decision, consider mine. Okay. Don't consider Oyoyo's own. No. Don't consider my mommy's own. No. And consider my own. You need to go and try it out. And just look at that empty room, inviting you, that empty room in your house. Look at it and think about the kind of things you can do with it. You're going to do amazing things with that room. So believe me, try it out and see. You have nothing to lose after all. It's still in your house, okay? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. It's been interesting. Cordelus, thank you, darling husband. Odogunwoke, Dalorine. Thank you, Lufunke Zoe. Thank you, Professor Lifestyle. Man, your chat has been so interesting here. Ujuma Yoma, thank you so. You are awesome. You are awesome. Thank you so much. God bless you. Lucy's Inside, thank you. Yeah, so who else? Yeah, we have amazing. We have a lot of people. Yeah, Mary Quincy, Omalicha Oyoyo Fresh, the freshest of them all. Mommy Fechi, my one and only mommy. She will get Kobo and keep for me one day. She will flog me one day. She'll plug me on this live stream one day. Thank you, Nemuzo Wanyoma. Thank you so much. You are awesome. You're amazing. You're kind. You're sweet. Chuku Goziegi. God bless you. AE29, my gorgeous queen. Thank you so much. Rose Huju, thank you. Proud mixed child. You are amazing. Like you just came and made sure you so embarrassed me with your super chat. You are awesome. Tanya Brown, my gorgeous queen. Thank you for that awesome super chat. I appreciate you. Being a carer with cares, you are amazing. You are awesome. God bless you. True Mamle. Thank you so much, mommy. I appreciate you all. Man, you get this live stream very interesting. Like, I didn't expect it to be this interesting. But that is the essence of debate. And I hope that with this little point of mine, I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that having a separate bedroom is more beautiful than having a single room. Mommy made you say, I will plug you out. My spicy and confident daughter. Thank you, mommy. I know you won't. Thank you. Oh God, man. I'm looking at the chat here to see who I missed. Who did I miss? Who did I miss, man? It's been, yeah, the board fives, thank you. It's been an interesting one. All for health, thank you so much. Estelle, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. You all are amazing. You made this chat very interesting, and I enjoyed the debate. Sweet Pea, thank you so much. I really enjoyed the debate. It was really fun because when I asked a couple of friends, I got this reaction as well. I got this reaction like, well, like, what are you thinking? Like, Spicy, is something wrong with you? You wake up like communion like this. How do you stay away from your husband and all that? All of us saying, I beg, I need that space. If only my husband. If only my husband will allow me have a separate bed. I beg, I don't even mention it. You know, I enjoy the diverse opinion, the diverse view here. You want to send me to permanent vacation? Oh my God. K Business Podcast, thank you so much. If you can hear me, thank you. You are awesome. Thank you. Oh my God, who else? I think I hope I've not missed a lot of people here, but it's not deliberate in case I missed you. You all are awesome. I really enjoyed today's conversation, and this is how I like freaking Friday. When we make you say yes, so imagine. Honestly, I love being a naughty daughter. Mommy, that's why you love me. No. Mommy, that's why you love me. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Okay, even when your daughter is being naughty. Okay, guys, we'll call it a day. It's been an awesome freaking Friday here. It's been an awesome freaking Friday. Let's do this again, same time on Monday, where we'll have another interesting discussion and conversation on different topic. I'll see you guys there. I'll leave you with this music, Peace of Mind. I love you all. Bye. Whenever you see me with this t-shirt, know that it's trouble. It's gonna be a spicy talk. You give me peace of mind. Yes, I need you because I want you. You're the only one for me. I'm coming home after the party. The world is stressing me. I run to you because I know you got me. And you're my company. Anytime I call you, you turn up. And you always come true to me. Peace of mind, yeah. You make me feel just like the ocean. You give me peace of mind, yeah. Your quality of my attention. You give me peace of mind, yeah. Baby, please give me peace of mind. Professor Lifestyle, thank you. Bye-bye. You all are awesome. Bye.